back at McDonald's. Register in the McDonald's app so you're ready to
Get your bag!
2 ways to peel for a chance to
Get your bag!
physical peels with select items and digital peels with others to
Get your bag!
play Monopoly at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No purchase necessary. See rules at playatmcd.com for full details and amoe.playatmcd.com to play without purchase. Ends November 23rd, but bonus play ends November 2nd. Monopoly is a registered trade. See rules at playatmcd.com. McDonald's.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than just Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning. When I say insurance, you say financial services. Insurance.
Financial services!
Insurance.
Financial services!
Now when I say nationwide, you say is both. Nationwide.
Is both!
Nationwide.
Is both!
For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for Monday Night Football.
We're back in Detroit. Kevin Harlan and Devin McCourty. Our kickoff moments from now. We've had the flip of the coin. The Buccaneers won. They've decided to take the second half kickoff on a beautiful night in Detroit. Both these teams, Devin, don't turn the ball over. Very few turnovers either way, and that has helped them to their terrific records, respectively.
It's one of the main things you have to do to be a good offense. Yes, everyone talks about points, but the way you get points is you don't turn the ball over. And as we used to say in New England, it's about 98% chance of winning if you don't turn the ball over or if you just win the turnover battle.
And these two teams have been terrific in that regard. So we got the two quarterbacks, MVP candidates, both off to sensational seasons. And we're going to get a first look at Goff and the offense of the Lions. Lions tonight, black jerseys, black pants, the Honolulu electric blue helmets, and blue numbers. To kick off, Chase McLaughlin for Tampa Bay, and the kickoff for the Buccaneers will come from right to left. We're indoors, festive atmosphere as you might expect for a team that is one of the best in the NFC and picked to go as far as their legs will take them because their running game is huge. It'll be taken here in the kickoff by Sailors on the hash mark, the 20, up to the 30, and knocked down as he takes it close to the 33, 32-yard line of Detroit. 29-yard return. This takes us to the Lions quarterback, Jarred Goff. The run game is top 5, and that Buccaneer defense, as we mentioned earlier, very good against the run.
Detroit is very happy to see Taylor Decker back out there at left tackle tonight too, Kevin.
Goff will be under center. They'll be at the 31 of Detroit. It'll be 1st and 10. Moving from our left to our right. Gibbs the back. Everybody in tight. Goff gets the snap, turns to his right, fakes the handoff, now throws in a congested pocket, and it's incomplete, and a pass to the far sideline looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Incomplete, intermediate pass, 2nd down 10 for the Lions.
Pass falls incomplete, but Detroit decides to open the game with a heavy run look and goes play action to Gibbs. St. Brown a really good out route. The ball just a little too far outside because Goff is getting some pressure from that Tampa front.
And we know that Goff has the number 1 completion percentage in the NFL from the 31, 2nd and 10. Snap to Goff. He throws outside. Caught by Gibbs, 40. Near sideline, 50. A block at the 40. Down the near sideline. He is finally knocked down to the Tampa Bay Buccaneer 37. A catch and run of 32 for Jamar Gibbs. They can catch the ball and run it well, and he had blockers ahead for a Detroit first down.
Kevin, that's one of those plays in practice. You run it, you see it, and you're like, oh, this is a really good call. We're going to blitz, force the ball out to Gibbs. He makes Dennis look silly in the open field with that move. Really good run by Gibbs.
They're going to call it officially a 30-yard catch and run, marking him out of bounds. Buccaneer 39, Goff under center, gets the snap, 1st and 10, hand to Gibbs over the right tackle, and broke one tackle, then brought down on the play by Servassier Dennis, the inside linebacker, and he picks up a yard, getting down to the Buccaneer 37-yard line.
Tampa Bay brings Antoine Winfield Jr. down in the box. He's the first one in the backfield, reads the run, trips up Gibbs, and that makes the play just by him being aggressive down in the box.
Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, two of the best running backs on one team. 37-yard line of the Bucs. Second down, 8 for Detroit. In the shotgun, here is the snap, and it goes to Goff, who hands off to Gibbs, who goes over the left tackle, then brought down by Diaby, the outside linebacker. It's a gain of 2 on the play, also hit by Deion Jones, down to the 35 of the Buccaneers on the game-opening drive for the Lions.
So far, this Tampa Bay defense has been very aggressive, whether it's been 2 or 3 blitzes early in the game or these linebackers and safeties coming downhill right away. I look forward to them being like that all night tonight.
Gibbs remains the running back. 3rd and 6, opening drive, 35 of the Buccaneers. Goff is in the gun. Left foot ahead of his right. Receivers left and right. Looks over a 4-man front. There's the shotgun snap. 5-man rush. Messy pocket. He evades it and runs to the near side and throws on the run. Down the near sideline. The ball falls incomplete near sideline at the Buccaneer 20. Flag thrown on the play. 12:47 in the first. John
The
Hussey.
quarterback is in the pocket. Illegal contact. Defense number 25. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
That's on rookie Jacob Parrish, a 3rd-round pick out of Kansas State.
A really close call. Jarred Goff starts to move to his right in the pocket, but right before that happens, Parrish just puts his hands on too far down the field. Good call by the official. You just can't do that in the NFL.
Gibbs and St. Brown are in the backfield, 1st and 10. 30 of the Buccaneers. Lions with it. Goff under center. The snap, a handoff goes to Gibbs over the left tackle. Drilled by David. Got a couple down to the 27-yard line of the Bucs on a gain of 3 in a scoreless first quarter. We're early on here in Detroit.
So far, all Gibbs early in this game with the run game going. I thought there would be a chance we see more Montgomery, a little switch, but this whole drive has just been Gibbs, either run or pass.
Couple tight ends, 2nd down 7, game opening drive, 27 of Tampa Bay. Shotgun formation for Jarred Goff, Gibbs to his left. Receivers in tight. Tight end is in motion. 2nd and 7, shotgun snap, 5-man rush. Line drive throw down the middle, caught by St. Brown, 15-10, far sideline, 5, touchdown Detroit. 27-yard touchdown throw. Goff to St. Brown, and just like that on the game-opening drive, a little more than 3 minutes gone, the Lions have struck first on a touchdown pass. Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
For everything we talk about, all the trick plays and emotions, that was just simple football. They line up, St. Brown in the slot to the right side, runs a slant. Parrish trips and falls on the route. Easy touchdown for St. Brown, walks into the end zone.
And for St. Brown, his 7th touchdown reception. That is number 1 in the NFL coming into this weekend. Extra point good by Jake Bates. Last week, St. Brown had no catches of 15 yards or more. Here on the first drive of the game, a catch and run, 27-yard touchdown, and Detroit is on top, 7-0. First quarter clock, 11:59, and this is Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
Right now at the Home Depot, shop fall savings and get up to 40% off select appliances like Samsung. Upgrade your kitchen this fall with the Samsung Bespoke 4-door refrigerator. Now featuring the dual auto ice maker with Sphere Ice. Only at the Home Depot. You'll have perfectly chilled drinks for every gathering. Don't miss fall appliance savings at the Home Depot. Offer valid October 2nd through October 22nd. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
Chumba Casino brings non-stop fun straight to your screen. Anytime, anywhere. Explore hundreds of games like slots, blackjack, and instant scratch-style cards. Sign up to unlock your free welcome bonus and daily login bonuses. And enjoy your chance at exciting prizes without spending a thing. Just click, play, and enjoy the ride. Sponsored by VGW Group. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Must be over 21 and present in a state where it's legal to play.
LinkedIn gets B2B marketing and knows that every win is derived from a well-orchestrated play. With LinkedIn ads, every ad gets served to the MVPs you need. LinkedIn has grown to a network of over 1 billion professionals that you can reach based on job title, industry, and more. Start converting your B2B audience into high-quality leads today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Just go to linkedin.com/campaign. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. Only on LinkedIn ads.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Mr. Monopoly here. Monopoly is back at McDonald's. Register in the McDonald's app so you're ready to
Get your bag!
2 ways to peel for a chance to
Get your bag!
Physical peels with select items and digital peels with others to
Get your bag!
Play Monopoly at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No purchase necessary. See rules at playatmcd.com for full details and amoe.playatmcd.com to play without purchase. Ends November 23rd, but bonus play ends November 2nd. Monopoly is a registered trademark of Hasbro. Copyright McDonald's.
Back in Detroit, let's check the drive summary sponsored by Nationwide. Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're a financial service company, too. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side. 6-play, 69-yard game-opening drive for the Lions. 3:01 off the first quarter clock. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a catch-and-run, 27-yard touchdown pass thrown down the middle by Goff. And now the Lions are getting set to kick off from left to right. And they'll boot it here with Bates. It'll be end over end, landing on a back pedal at the 3 and picked up here by Cameron Johnson on the numbers near side. 20, flag thrown as he gets to the 30, near sideline 40, hurdles a defender 45. Near sideline past the 50 on a 51-yard return down to the 48-yard line of Detroit. But a flag is back at the 27. And it's going to come back.
During the return, holding receiving team, number 26. That 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot of the foul. First down.
On Kayvon Merriweather, who will pick it up and wipe out that terrific return.
Just a tough break whenever you have these plays. And Merriweather, no doubt about it, grabs the back of the Lions jersey right at the point of attack. Those penalties hurt even more because it backs you up rather than just don't do it. 37 yards loss on that penalty.
It's Baker Mayfield under center. 16-yard line of the Buccaneers. First and 10. One running back, that's Rachaad White. Tight end is in motion. The snap to Mayfield. The handoff goes to White, who takes it over the right guard into the 20-yard line, right between the hash marks. And Devin McCourty picks up 5 on first down to the Buccaneer 20.
What a luxury to have a guy like Rachaad White. Bucky Irvin is dynamic in the run game, the pass game, and to lose him would really crush most teams. But having a Rachaad White to fill in and take over has really helped Tampa.
First quarter clock ticking at 11:23. Second down, 5. 20-yard line of the Buccaneers. Mayfield in under center with the running back White. Looks at a 3-man front. He gets the snap. He fakes the handoff. It's a 4-man rush. The pocket collapses. He runs away, and pump fakes and tried to cut and fell and hits the deck at about the 18-yard line and loses at least 1, maybe 2. It is a sack. And it will be third down now coming up. 3rd and 6 for the Buccaneers, who trail early 7-0.
Baker Mayfield dropped back. The pocket closes in. Has a huge gap to run through, and he just trips as he tries to make a move on Anzalone. Detroit man-to-man coverage that time, even with this banged-up secondary.
It's 3rd and 6 on the first possession for the Buccaneers at their 19. In the shotgun, Baker Mayfield. To his left, the running back White. Shotgun snap, 5-man rush, chased by the defense. He throws to the far sideline, caught by Sterling Shepard, picks up 3 on the belt-high catch on the far sideline, twirling at the 22 of the Buccaneers, right in front of their sideline. And it's 4th and 4, and here comes the punting unit for Tampa Bay.
Detroit again, man-to-man coverage. Amik Robinson runs with Sterling Shepard from the right all the way to the left. makes the tackle before the first down, exactly how you draw it up as a defense, getting off the field on third down.
Riley Dixon's going to punt for the Buccaneers from right to left. Deep back is Khalif Raymond, a two-time All-Pro return man for the Lions. And the right-footed punt is sent along the numbers down the middle, waving his arm. Fair caught, 35 by Raymond of the Lions to our left. 43-yard punt, 4.8 on the hang. 7-0, Lions on top. They're going to get it for a second time on a Goff 27-yard touchdown pass. We're in the first quarter. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hard-working partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour. So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than Saquon Barkley, the NFL's reigning leading rusher. I'm also the NFL's leading husher. Shh, hush up back there. Wow, I might have just set the hushing record. Well, almost. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
We're back in Detroit, and along with three-time Super Bowl champion Devin McCourty, Kevin Harlan, we're in the Grainger broadcast booth. At work every day is game day. Give your crew an edge with Grainger. You'll find supplies and solutions for every industry when you call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Lions going to get it, Devin, for a second time, leading on the game-opening drive, a 27-yard touchdown pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown. 35-yard line here, Lions 1st and 10.
Yeah, for Tampa Bay, this is a big drive. You're on the road playing in Detroit, a tough place to play. You don't want to get this crowd even more riled up by giving up a long drive. Plus, this defense is going to need a break after the first drive, giving up that touchdown. And I'm looking for Detroit to think, hey, there's blood in the water now. We got to go attack.
Montgomery is now the running back. It was Gibbs on the first series. David Montgomery standing in back of the quarterback Goff, who's hunched under his center. Now he backpedals in the shotgun. Lion 35. Looks at a 34 defense of the Bucs. 1st and 10 Lions. Shotgun snap. Good time in the hole, and he throws a pass. Far side. Amon-Ra St. Brown, far sideline, 50-45. Down the sideline after the two-handed grab in stride. He takes it down to the 41-yard line of the Buccaneers. 24-yard pickup. It's a first down for Detroit.
Tampa Bay playing kind of a match zone here, where as soon as St. Brown comes vertical, they're trying to get the safety to take away the inside. I think they're going to have to adjust. They're going to have to play more zone because right now St. Brown looks unguardable.
41-yard line of Tampa Bay. Under center, Goff. He gets the snap. 1st and 10. Handoff Montgomery over the left tackle. He pierces the 40 down to the 39-yard line of the Bucs. Tackle made by Tyke Smith, the safety. Gain of 2 and down to the 39. 2nd down and 8 for Detroit, leading 7-0.
Kevin, you talked about it coming into the game. This Tampa Bay defense is really good against the run. I look for Detroit to stay with the run just because what it sets up in the pass game.
Under center again, Goff. 39 of the Buccaneers. First quarter clock at 8:30 and ticking. Montgomery the back. He gets the snap. Goff does. He gets a block from Montgomery. And it's a short pass down the middle and a belt-high catch made. 35-yard line by Brock Wright, who is the tight end. Grabbed that ball. In fact, had a hard time, I think, to get a hand on it. And he kind of had to pull it against his chest. Picking up 5. 35 of the Buccaneers. 3rd and 4, Detroit.
Good job by Goff. Slides a little bit to his right. Levante David came on the linebacker blitz. Montgomery stepped up, took him on, and Goff just slid and was able to get a completion and not be thrown off by the pressure.
3rd down 4, under 8 to go in the first. Goff is in the gun. He looks at a 5 in the secondary. Here's a tight end in motion. Shotgun snap. Goff backpedals. Heavy rush. 4-man hit as he throws. Ball is loose. It was fluttering and it landed at the 40. The Buccaneers fell on it, and they're going to call it a fumble. Diaby is the one who got in there to the quarterback, and a turnover by Detroit, and it was thrust ahead by that great rush of the Buccaneer defense.
This is second time on 3rd down. Tampa puts both linebackers.
Fumble recovered by the defense. First down.
They put both linebackers right up in the A-gap. They both drop out, but it creates the one-on-ones outside, and Diaby beats his tackle and gets a huge strip sack.
That's only the 4th turnover this season by the Lions, and they give it up as they were moving again. They lead 7-0 over the Buccaneers halfway through the first. Let's step aside. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Hey, football fans with a 401k, IRA, or retirement account, you all know that defense wins football games. The same could be true when it comes to investing. Advantage Gold is a top-rated precious metals company in America and is helping investors protect their retirement from runaway inflation, falling dollar, and market volatility. Do you want help to diversify and protect your hard-earned money with physical gold and silver but don't know where to get started? Learn more about Advantage Gold today. Text GOLD to 85545 and get your free gold and silver investment kit worth $49 absolutely free. Learn how to buy gold tax-free and penalty-free using your retirement account and a little-known tax loophole that'll feel better than watching your favorite team make a 50-yard field goal. But don't wait. The game clock is ticking. Text Advantage Gold today. It's easy. Text GOLD to 85545. That's GOLD to 85545 and request your free gold investment kit. Or visit us at AdvantageGold.com. Data and message rates may apply. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Consult your tax and financial professional before investing.
Right now at the Home Depot, shop fall savings and get up to 40% off select appliances like Frigidaire. Get ready for a season of hosting with the Frigidaire Stone-Baked Pizza Oven. The only oven that reaches 750 degrees for restaurant-quality pizza in as little as 2 minutes. Start making hosting easier with fall appliance savings today at the Home Depot. Only when using Stone-Baked Pizza mode. Offer valid October 2nd through October 22nd. U.S. only. See store online for details.
Later on tonight here in Detroit, we'll select the defender of the game, sponsored by Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. With Devin McCourty, Kevin Harlan, the Lions have just fumbled after what was looking to be a second consecutive promising drive, Devin, and now the Buccaneers will take over and they stop them.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be one of the keys for Tampa. You got to stay in the game by making plays, and for this defense to do different things like that for 2 third downs. Yes, you got beat last time and you gave up the first down, but I think they found something. If we give them those 2 guys up there, they're going to have to count it what we call a 6 down, put everybody one-on-one with somebody. By the time they drop out, it's too late. And right there, Diaby beats Decker, who's fresh off injury, coming back for the strip sack. So let's see how Detroit adjusts and what they might do different on the next drive.
So here is Baker Mayfield, white jersey, charcoal gray pants. He is under center after the turnover by the Lions at the Buccaneer 40. It's 1st and 10. Now he backpedals in the gun. Arms outstretched. 1st and 10 Bucks. Fakes the handoff, pump fakes, and throws a short pass near side. Caught by Taz Johnson. They blow the play dead. Flags on the field.
False start. Offense number 88. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That is their prime tight end pass catcher, Cade Otton. And the Bucks, 3rd penalty, 1 on each unit. So they move it back to the 35-yard line at Tampa Bay, where the Buccaneers now have it 1st and 15. 7:42 in the first. Buccaneers moving from right to left. Mayfield is in the gun. The snap is belt high. The 4-man rush. The pass down the near sideline. Incomplete for Evans. And he was toiling down there with Rock Yassin, who is starting in the secondary, a normal starter. It'll be 2nd down and 15 for the Buccaneers.
Man, Kelvin Shepherd is out here fearless. This is the 3rd snap already for Detroit in man-to-man coverage. They don't care that Mike Evans is back. They don't care Ibuka's back. They're going to go play their game with whoever's in. They said next man up, and that's what it looks like so far.
Rashad White is the back. Second down, 15. Buccaneers at their 35. Mayfield gets the shotgun snap. It's a 5-man rush. And a pass deflected and wobbles and caught on the ricochet, falling down in between the hash marks at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and Cade Otton, the tight end, was the one to gather in that wobbly, deflected ball, making it 3rd and 7 for Tampa Bay at their 43, trailing 7-0.
Cade Otton and Mike Evans right next to each other in alignment. Cade Otton uses Evans a little bit as a pick and then comes back in and runs a slant. Ball is tipped, but Otton is still able to make the catch with Anzalone in coverage.
Buccaneers 3rd down 7 at their 43 after a fumble by Detroit. 5 wide, Mayfield in the gun. There's the snap, 4-man rush, short pass, far side. White grabbed it, and then he was quickly taken down by linebacker Jack Campbell. On the numbers, far side of the field, he loses 2. It's 4th and 9, and the punting unit back out there for the Buccaneers. Great Detroit defense.
Baker Mayfield saw the pressure coming, tried to get the ball out to Rashad White on a running back screen. Jack Campbell all over this screenplay, beats the block and gets a tackle for loss. Good play by Jack Campbell.
The Buccaneers, Riley Dixon will be punting the ball from right to left, and deep back is Khalif Raymond inside the Detroit 10 to our left. Good belt high long snap. Right-footed punt is away and sailing along the numbers, and again with that ball, fair caught at the 13-yard line of Detroit. And the hang time was 4-7. And the punt distance on the play, 45 yards. The Bucs have had 2 3-and-outs. Lions lead on a Goff touchdown pass at 27. 6:08 first quarter. 7-0 Detroit, and you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
Your business has goals, and you need the right team to help get you there. Don't cross your fingers and just hope quality candidates see your job posting. With Indeed sponsored jobs, you can skip the waiting game and match with the talent that actually matters for your business. Plus, with Indeed sponsored jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Don't leave hiring to chance. Hire better and work better with Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on home insurance by checking Allstate first.
Hold it.
Like you know to check the assembly instructions first.
Hold it.
Before building the bookcase.
And done. Whew. You can let go.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Potential savings vary. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
A look at upcoming games coming up on Westwood One, sponsored by VGW Group. Thursday, Vikings-Chargers. Green Bay, Pittsburgh, Sunday night. And the Commanders take on the Chiefs. Next Monday, we will be at Rockin' Arrowhead in Kansas City. And your game day play for big fun and a shot to score is Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Must be over 21 and present in a state where it is legal to play. Buccaneers come in 5-1. They've won 2 in a row, and they're 3-0 on the road. And the Lions, Devin McCourty, 4-2 at home, 2-0. They're coming off a loss last week at Kansas City, 30-17. Buccaneers just punted for a second consecutive time, and lining up under center at his own Detroit 14. Jarred Goff has it 1st and 10. Gibbs the back. And he gets the snap, and he hands off to Gibbs over the center. Pulled down over the right guard, picks up 3, and Devaney's out to the 17 of the Lions.
Good job just up front. It's hard for the Detroit Lions to get any movement on that Tampa front. They're doing a good job extending their hands, taking on blocks, and what we call block destruction, getting rid of those Detroit Lion blockers and making the tackling.
Lions break huddle again, moving left to right here in the first, leading 7-0. Second down, 7. Ball at the Lions 17. Gibbs the back. He's at the side of Goff in the gun. The snap is there. 4-man rush. Pass far side. Caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Broke a tackle 25. He's on the 30-35 far sideline. Knocked out of bounds. Working that sideline. Stepped on the chalk at the 33-yard line of the Lions. A catch and run on the play of 16. He's got 3 receptions early for 67 yards through the air for Detroit.
This might be a broken record by the end of the night, but Amon-Ra St. Brown, unguardable right now, catches the out route, then makes a move on Benjamin Morrison and picks up even more yards on the ground after.
33-yard line of the Lions, leading 7-0. First and 10, Goff under center, got the snap, spins to his left, hands off to Gibbs, over the left tackle, crosses the 35, tackled outside the numbers near the 37-yard line of Detroit. He picks up 4. That'll make it second down and 6 with their first quarter clock ticking at 4:35.
And the Lions right back on the ball, and they're doing the best of just being 50-50 right now, running pass, Kevin.
Second down, 6. Yeah, the balance is certainly there. 37-yard line of the Lions. Goff under center. The snap, and he hands off, and a stutter step move by Gibbs over the center at the 40 on the hash mark, 45. Tackled at the Lion 47. A gain of 10 on second down and 6. And a first down for Detroit, and again assembling at the line. 10-yard run, Gibbs. Complete domination so far by the Lions from the 47. There's the snap to Goff. He rolls to the near side, pump fakes, runs to the sideline. Right in front of his own bench, the 50 and out of bounds at the 47 of the Buccaneers. With the no-huddle, a pickup of 6 by the Lion quarterback.
Johnny Morton, the Lions offensive coordinator, he felt something, I think, in the moment when they picked up that first down with St. Brown. This defense for Tampa's been out there, so the hurry up, then he gets a big run. Then Goff, he tries to go play action boot. No one's open. He just uses his legs, picks up yards. Right now, the Detroit Lions, they have Tampa Bay guessing a little bit, and right now they're dominating 128 yards to 13.
They're on the logo, 47 of the Buccaneers, first and 10, shotgun snap, throw to Gibbs, near side 40, blocked at the 30, broke a tackle 25, near sideline, finally tackled from behind at the 23-yard line of Tampa Bay. The running back for the Lions, a catch and run at 24. They are mowing right through this Buccaneer defense. First and 10 Lions, up 7-0.
You can feel it. Tampa Bay just subbed in 4 new defensive players. Detroit hurries to the ball right out of the huddle. Gibbs wide open in the flat and does the rest, making guys miss.
Goff has had 4 completions of 20 yards or more. 23 of the Buccaneers. First down and 10 for Detroit. Gibbs the back. Under center Goff. The snap. The pitch out. Running laterally. Gibbs and knocked down. Diaby was there, closing the door on the far side of the field, losing 3. They're back to the 26-yard line of Tampa Bay. Second down and 13. 7-0 Lions on top.
This run was a toss to the offensive left. Vita Vea was on their right. He ran through everybody from right to left to make the play. Unbelievable play by Vita Vea.
Gibbs on this drive, a run at 10, a catch and run at 24. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a catch of 16. Second down, 13. 26 for the Buccaneers. Shotgun snap to Goff. Looks left now, looks down the middle. Short pass on the hash. It was caught by the tight end, Brock Wright. Another short pass. This is down to the 22-yard line of Tampa Bay. It'll be third down and 9 for the Lions. First quarter clock at 1:45.
Good job by Jarred Goff as Levante David brings another linebacker blitz. He sees it. He throws the ball, gets it out of his hands fast to pick up positive yards.
Gives the back. He wears that blue number 0 on his black jersey. 22 of the Buccaneers. Detroit third and 9. Late first quarter. Shotgun snap. Blocked by the left tackle. Here's a pass down the middle. It is caught by Khalif Raymond. On the hash. Made a spin. Dove ahead. 15-yard line of the Buccaneers. Hit right there. They pick up 7. Bringing up 4th and 2. No surprise here. Lions will keep their offense on the field.
And a lot of this has to do with the Lions' tempo, whether they've done on the ball or even in the huddle. It's just faster. They're moving fast to the ball, and I think that's really hurting Tampa Bay and their conditioning right now.
Goff has gone 8 of 9 through the air. Fourth down and 2. The ball at the 15-yard line of the Buccaneers. He's in the gun. He's pointing out his protections. And he gets the shotgun snap. A left tackle block and an arching spiral. Corner of the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for Teslaw. Teslaw was back there on the far side of the end zone. And it is an incomplete pass. And on downs, the Lions will give it to the Buccaneers. Goff had hit 8 consecutive passes.
Goff liked the matchup one-on-one with Benjamin Morrison outside and Tesla, so he throws up the deep ball to him. If he held it a half a second longer, Jamison Williams is running across the screen on an over route from right to left, and he was open. And I'm sure when Goff goes to the sideline and looks at the pictures, that would have been a ball to throw to Williams that I think he would have ended up in the end zone.
So, beginning at the 15-yard line, Mayfield gets it back. He's gone 3 of 4 so far, but 2 straight punts by the Buccaneers. In the pistol, 15 of the Bucs. 43 seconds in the first quarter and down 7-0. Mayfield in the gun and awaiting the snap, and he gets it there with a handoff, and it goes to White, who runs over the right guard and got a yard, maybe 2 to the 17 of Tampa Bay. Running up the middle, not much there. Second down and a long 8 and a short 9 coming up for the Bucs.
Yeah, not much there. And one thing to keep an eye on, Emeka Egbuka so far has been in a couple plays, but it's been on third down mainly, not in on first down. Didn't run in again on second down, so it'll be interesting if he's on a pitch count or how they use him tonight.
Mayfield is going to let the clock wind down. First quarter is going to come to a close, and total yards at the end of the first quarter, Lions 160 and the Buccaneers 14. Hard to believe that domination and only a 7-0 lead for Detroit, as Tampa Bay has punted twice. Detroit has fumbled, and they lost it on downs moments ago on a pass into the end zone by Goff. First quarter is in the books. 27-yard touchdown pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown from Jarred Goff. 7-0 Lions. Let's go to the second quarter. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
So, I'm opening my own coffee shop.
I smell a caffeinated catastrophe.
And I needed menu boards and banners printed.
What you really needed was a reality check.
Staples really came through. They printed menus and signs, even flyers in time for my grand opening.
And that's when the other shoe dropped.
Not quite. I got $125 off my custom print order.
Cha-ching! For your business printing, Staples.
That was easy.
Now save up to $125 on custom print orders. Valid in-store and online until 11/1. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
The Home Depot has everything you need to turn your home into a beacon of holiday cheer. So whether you're going all out or just adding a few holiday touches, we've got you covered with trees, yard decor, and more. Save time decorating with one of our easy-to-assemble pre-lit trees, or pick up a piece from our Yuletide Lane decor collection and fill your yard with holiday joy. Whatever your style, find everything to get your holidays started at the Home Depot.
We're in Detroit tonight. 7-0 Lions on top. Time for the start of the second quarter. Sponsored by AutoZone. Free battery testing, free battery charging, and replacement batteries that fit your needs. That's what makes AutoZone America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone. AutoZone. 7-0 Lions. Second quarter about to get started with a second down and 8 for the Buccaneers. They're inside their own 17 and moving left to right. A touchdown pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown, the only score so far. Devin McCourty in this game.
Yeah, I'm going to keep talking about it. Detroit Lions defense right now, going out there man-to-man, playing tough against Tampa. I look to see Mike Evans get involved from Baker Mayfield with him back to try to take advantage of his man-to-man coverage.
Running back is Rachaad White. Buccaneers have not gotten a first down yet. First play, second quarter, second down 8. Ball is at their own 17. Mayfield is under center. Wears that dark red number 6 on that white jersey. He gets the snap and fakes the handoff. 5-man rush. He winds up and he throws an arching spiral far side. Evans backpedaling, falling down catch. Yassine was over there defending near midfield. Flag was thrown. Ball was caught 28-yard reception at the 45-yard line of the Buccaneers on a beautiful throw and a backpedaling, falling down, chest-high catch by Evans on the far sideline. Wow, what a catch. First game back since week 3 as the flag was thrown. Now they're seeing did he catch it in? He was held for sure. And I think he had one side of his backside in. But two cheats.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the same team. Holding, defense, number 21. That penalty will be declined. Pass interference, defense, number 23. That ball we place at spot of the foul. Automatic, first down.
Rock Yassin will be called for pass interference.
You're right. Unbelievable catch. But the thing, Mike Evans catches his ball, and as soon as he catches his ball, he walks right to the sideline and sits on the bench. He's up now, but not sure. He landed on his back. He hit his head. Not sure what he's feeling, but unbelievable catch.
They're going to rule that incomplete. He was not completely in, but they had the PI, so it's 1st and 10. Buccaneer 40, Mayfield under center as they're moving left to right here in the second. Trailing 7-0. There's the snap to Mayfield. The handoff to White, who goes over the left guard. And to the 42 of Tampa Bay. And Devin a gain of 2. Game day is here. Gear up with official jerseys, hats, and more at NFL Shop. New season, new style, and fan like a pro, and shop now at NFLShop.com. Okay, I'll do that. May have been missing a letter or something on that, but that's okay. We don't care about that, do we, Devin?
We don't
We
at all.
read what's in front of us.
We're football people.
It didn't make sense. That's right. We're not grammaticians or whatever that's called. We're 2nd down and 8. I can't even say the word. 42-yard line. Buccaneers have it. Shotgun snap to Mayfield. Looks left, no. Dumps it off near side. Screen pass, 40-yard line. Caught by White near sideline, 45. And he is picking up 5 and finally tackled around the waist in front of a standing Dan Campbell on the near sideline. The sideline of the Lions at the 47 of the Bucs. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Baker Mayfield does a good job. Looks to his left. No one's open. Swings the ball all the way back to his right to Rachaad White as Mike Evans and Abuka back on the field on this 3rd down.
13:40 remaining, clock ticking, second quarter. Mayfield will have an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 3rd down, 3 on the logo at the 47 of the Buccaneers. Mayfield, shotgun snap, works the block at the left tackle. Line drive throw, batted down at the line of scrimmage. Knocked away. Big time play inside by Aleem McNeil, who is back for the first time this year. Activated after hurting a knee, blowing a knee last year. He's back and foils that 3rd down pass. It's 4th down, the punting unit out there again for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, right there. It looks like Tampa Bay was setting up a pick route for Mike Evans, but Aleem McNeil does a good job. He's not getting close to Baker, puts his hand up, knocks the ball down. Teach tape on how to play the defensive line.
Riley Dixon going to punt for a 3rd time for the Buccaneers from left to right. And Khalil Freeman is inside the 10 to a right for Detroit. Right-footed punt by the Buccaneers. And it is fair caught at the other end of the field at the 15-yard line in Detroit territory. 38-yard punt for 9 on the hang and a timeout. Our clock at 13:16 in the first half. A touchdown pass by Goff. 7-0 Lions. This is Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
LinkedIn gets B2B marketing and knows that every win is derived from a well-orchestrated play. With LinkedIn ads, every ad gets served to the MVPs you need. LinkedIn has grown to a network of over 1 billion professionals that you can reach based on job title, industry, and more. Start converting your B2B audience into high-quality leads today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Just go to linkedin.com/campaign. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. Only on LinkedIn ads.
Downy Rinse fights stubborn odors in just one wash. When impossible odors get stuck in,
Rinse it out.
Most people would rather remove a nest of irate hornets than search for auto and home insurance. That's why the Zebra searches for you, comparing over 100 insurance companies to find savings no one else can. Compare today at thezebra.com. I think I'll wait inside.
Saks Off 5th is your secret to fashion's most wanted deals at up to 70% off. On the hunt for designer steals that'll turn heads and leave a trail of envy? Uncover Gucci, Valentino, Versace, Stuart Weitzman, and more, with new arrivals dropping weekly at prices too good to stay confidential. Luxe layers, statement boots, and tailored essentials from Saks Off 5th will put your wardrobe on the most wanted list. Head to SaksOff5th.com or a Saks Off 5th store near you for a style lineup you won't want to miss.
Don't miss all the NFL excitement on NBC Sunday night. Packers will be in Pittsburgh against the Steelers. Love against Aaron Rodgers. And, of course, you can hear that game right here on Westwood One. Kevin Harlan, Devin McCourty. It's 7-0 Lions. Another punt, third in a row by the Buccaneers. And it will be at the 14-yard line in Detroit. First possession, second quarter, leading 7-0. And under center is Jarred Goff. In all black, blue helmets, moving from right to left. And he's under center. He gets the snap. He fakes the handoff. Here comes the blitz. He dumps it off. It's caught at the 10. It's Montgomery to the 20. A block at the 25. Running on the painted numbers. Montgomery swirls his way to the 29 is where the knee went down. A catch and run by the terrific running back. 15-yard gain, short pass. Lions move the chains.
It's so interesting because these type of plays, Detroit Lions, they fake the handoff to Montgomery, then they throw him the running back screen. You think of it being Gibbs, but Montgomery's a guy that DBs, they don't want to tackle him when he's coming full speed.
First down and 10. I don't blame him. Under center is Goff. He's under center as much as any quarterback in the NFL at his own 29. He gets the snap. He hands off. Montgomery tackled behind the line of scrimmage, trying to run over the left tackle. Down he goes. Vita Vea wrapped him up around the knees and brought him down for a loss of 2. They're back at the 27-yard line of Detroit. They lead it 7-0.
This is the second play tonight where Vita Vea, it doesn't matter who else is on the field, he just takes control of the whole front and stops the run. He ran through his blocker, again, going down the line and making a tackle for loss. Just so impressive watching him.
27-yard line of the Lions, second down and 12. Clock at 12 and ticking here in the second quarter. Goff under center. Here comes the flag. You heard the whistles. It's against Detroit.
Full start. Offense number 58. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Penei Sewell as good a right tackle as the game has called right there. It'll be second and 17, Devin, for the Lions.
I'm going to take a guess. I think he was probably supposed to block Vita Vea. Got a little nervous trying to get down there in a hurry.
I would too. So second and 17. Ball is inside the 22-yard line of the Lions. Goff is in the gun. 3 wide. Looks at a 4-man front for Tampa Bay. The shotgun snap. The 4-man rush. The line drive through at the middle. Caught 30 to the 35. And it's Amon-Ra St. Brown along the hash mark near the 35-yard line. Up the middle for Detroit. On a pickup of 12 on the move. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Lions.
Why is the Lions offense so hard to stop? Because you go man-to-man and you got to try to cover St. Brown and Jameson Williams. Then you go zone and Goff sees it right away, hits his back foot in 2 seconds. The ball is out and he's attacking the zone. Doesn't matter what you play. They know how to attack.
3rd down 5, 11 to play in the half. And at the Detroit 34, Jarred Goff is in the gun. 15 touchdowns now for the season, one earlier tonight. Shotgun snap, 5-man rush, here they come, down he goes. Brought down in the play by Dennis. Servassier Dennis shot right up the middle. It was a 6-man rush. The blitz was on. Down goes Goff. They lose 12. And the ball will go back to the 22 of the Lions. And here comes their punting unit. And the Buccaneers stiffen defensively.
Another 3rd down play. Dennis and Levante David right next to the center, up on the ball. That time David pops out, but Dennis keeps coming, beats Montgomery's block, and gets the sack.
Jack Fox is going to punt for the Lions from our right to our left. It's a knee-high long snap. His right-footed punt is sent on the hash marks down to the other end and gathered at the 26 by Cameron Johnson. Runs to the numbers, the 30. From behind, tackled at the 35 of Tampa Bay. 52-yard punt. Hang time of 5:35. on a 10-yard return. Clock here in the second at 10:08. Touchdown pass by Goff of the Lions. 7-0 Detroit. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
The pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. Crafted with our signature espresso and real pumpkin sauce. Then topped with whipped cream, cinnamon, and nutmeg. The PSL. Get it while it's hot or iced. Only at Starbucks.
Try Barbasol 1919 Classic Shaving Cream. This modern-day non-aerosol formula features enhanced ingredients, an exceptional glide, and crisp fragrance for a shave experience like no other. Learn more at Barbasol.com.
Barbasol. We are back in Detroit, and time now for our Fact of the Game, sponsored by Liberty Mutual.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Liberty Mutual customizes your auto and home insurance so you only pay for what you need. And tonight's fact, and it's a good one from our producer Larry Costigan, the Lions have gone a franchise record 50 consecutive games without back-to-back losses. Remember, they lost last week in Candy. The last time it happened was in the 2022 season when they lost 5 in a row. That's a good fact.
They've been good these last 2 years.
Yes, they have.
50 straight games. That's impressive.
How about the Buccaneers? They've won 4 consecutive NFC South division titles. They've been pretty good, too.
I don't think we can ask for a better Monday Night Football matchup than this.
Well said. And with all the domination so far, only down 7-0. Mayfield under center. Sean Tucker, the back, 36 of the Bucs. Under center, Mayfield got the snap, fakes the handoff, 4-man rush, winds up, line drive pass near sideline, incomplete. At the 40 and going for Evans, who collided on the play with the rookie Tez Johnson. On the near sideline, near the 40 of Detroit. 2nd down and 10 for Tampa Bay, and our clock at 10:02 in the second quarter.
Had to be some confusion right there. Tez Johnson goes in motion. He's running down the middle of the field, and he breaks out, but Mike Evans breaks out too. They hit each other on the play. Mike Evans gets up a little slow and jogs off the field, but definitely some confusion on that play.
Tucker remains the running back. It is 2nd down and 10. Mayfield and the Buccaneers moving left to right. They got the ball at their own 36. The shotgun snap. The blitz is on. 6-man rush. Quick throw. Far sideline of Bucca. With the helmet high catch with his gloved hands at the Buccaneer 40. On the painted numbers on the far side. It is a gain of 4 as he threw to the far sideline. It will now be 3rd down and 6 with Tampa Bay trailing 7-0.
Tampa has used the motion before the snap on almost every play. Right there, the motion let him know it was zone. Ibuka set down. Baker Mayfield hit him right away to pick up a short gain to set up this manageable 3rd down situation.
Buccaneers come in 5-1. Lions come in 4-2. 3rd down and 6. Buccaneers trailing 7-0 from their 40. Shotgun snap, 5-man rush, low line drive throw, caught on a knee near the line. Far side, Cade Otton had the catch about a foot off the turf. Got about 5 on the play. In fact, give them the gain of 6. It is a 1st down. They move the chains to the 46-yard line on the pass thrown to the numbers. On 3rd and 6, a gain of 6 to the Buccaneer tight end.
Tampa Bay bunched up 3 receivers. 2 went deep. K. Otton sat right at the sticks. Baker Mayfield throws a low ball so he can avoid the hit. Really good job by Otton going down and catching the ball and knowing where he is on the field to pick up that 1st down.
Just the 2nd 1st down for the Buccaneers tonight. Now at their own 47, they get the 46, 1st and 10. Mayfield gets a shotgun snap, then winds up arching spiral down the near side, and nobody home, incomplete at the 30. And he looks ticked off. He's looking through that protective clear shield on his face mask, eye black under each eye, and he was squinting and looking and shaking his head, Devin. He did not like that route that was run, incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, Tez Johnson outside. Tez Johnson stops about a 12-yard stop route as Baker Mayfield throws the go ball. So some confusion. I'm going to guess it was probably Tez Johnson's fault.
And nothing available downfield. The depleted secondary with all second and third stringers in there holding their own. 46 of the Buccaneers, 2nd down and 10. Shotgun snap to Mayfield. Handoff goes to the bruising Sean Tucker. He runs over the left tackle to midfield and picks up 4. Right on the logo, the Lions blue logo at midfield. So at the 50, 3rd and 6 for the Buccaneers, trailing 7-0, clock ticking 8:10 second quarter.
Kevin, you said it. The way that this secondary has been playing, it's allowed Detroit to still be aggressive against the run. A safety down in the box a lot of the times, so they're not giving up anything and playing soft. They're being aggressive, and it's working so far.
Rachaad White is back in, 3rd and 6, Buccaneers on the logo at the 50. In the shotgun, Mayfield. They got 5 on the line. Shotgun snap, 5-man rush. Mayfield winds up, line drive, near side, leaping catch, 42-yard line, made by Evans, but on the chalk. On the chalk, on the near sideline, in front of the Lions bench. It's incomplete. Catch was made by Evans, who leapt high with his gloved hands, but only got 1 foot in, and so it's 4th down on the incompletion, and another punt coming up for Tampa Bay.
You always practice this really in your mind as a secondary player. Yasin is right on the sideline. Instead of going and trying to strip the ball, he just pushes Mike Evans out. He's only able to get 1 foot in, incomplete pass.
Buccaneers, 4 possessions, 4 punts, trailing 7-0. They're punting right here. Wiley Dixon, right-footed punt. And he sends it down the far side along the numbers. Raymond waving his right arm, signaling for the fair catch at the 12 of Detroit. 38-yard punt, 4.69 on the hang, and a timeout. 7:35 in the first half. A touchdown pass by Goff. 7-0 Lions. On top of the Buccaneers, and you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
Are you really that different than the rest of us?
We are. As a fiduciary, we always focus on what's best for our clients.
What services do you offer besides investing?
We have a team of specialists in financial planning, estate planning, and more.
Your clients rely on you for all that?
Yes, we ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Okay, but you still sell commission-based products, right?
No, because we believe that's a conflict of interest. We prioritize service over sales goals.
So, then how do your fees work?
We have a simple and transparent fee that's a percentage of our clients' portfolios. So we do better when our clients do better.
Wow, we're more different than I thought.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
So my sandwich shop was opening in a week, and I needed signage.
A week is plenty of time to panic.
I went to Staples. They printed banners, posters, and flyers to promote my grand opening.
All in time for your grand closing.
Nope, I had it same day. I even got $125 off my order.
Hold the onions. For all your business printing, Staples.
That was easy.
Now save up to $125 on custom print orders. In-store and online, same day if ordered by 12 p.m. Into 11/1 exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
Mid-second quarter, Lions on top 7-0. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves coast to coast and around the world. This is Westwood One, your home for the NFL and Monday Night Football. Along with three-time Super Bowl champion Devin McCourty, Kevin Harlan, we're in the Grainger broadcast booth. Game plan with Grainger to gain a competitive advantage. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by for the supplies and the solutions to help keep your business moving forward. Two of the top 6 scoring offenses battling here, but you wouldn't know it. It's 7-0 Detroit Lions just got the 4th consecutive punt from the Buccaneers. 1st and 10, Detroit. The quarterback, Goff, is under center. Tonight, 10-12 through the air and a touchdown pass at 27. 1st and 10 is zone 13. Somebody moved. Here come the flags and the whistles.
False start. Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Left tackle Taylor Decker. He's been in and out of the lineup with some injuries. As is usually the case. Sometimes that timing, Devin, can be a little bit off.
Yeah, you got to get used to being back out there. Usually when you come back from injuries, you're not getting as many reps in practice because you want to be healthy for the game. So it's all, you got to work yourself back out and get used to it again.
So now it is 1st and 15 for Detroit. 7:35 in the second quarter from the Lion 8. Under center, Goff, the snap, the turn to the right. Handoff here, goes to the spinning and swirling Gibbs. Runs laterally on the 10. Stiff runs his way to the near sideline, 15 and out of bounds. He was directed right, then ran laterally on the 10-yard line. Flag thrown at the 20. On a gain right there of 6. And it should have probably been a loss of a couple. But the flag is down. 7:27 in the second quarter. Ken Campbell's taken off his headset. Black ball cap on and arguing with the official. Face mask maybe?
Illegal block in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Offense number 11. That penalty is half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. First down.
On Khalif Raymond.
Antoine Winfield Jr., I don't know if I've ever seen someone, he touched the face mask, didn't grab it, and took his hand off. That's so hard as a defender. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he touched the face mask, didn't grab it or anything, and like it touched a hot stove, he got it right back off.
Isn't that something? And they're talking about it on the field, but now the officials separate, and they're showing it on the board here, and the fans, you can hear them booing. But they're not going to call it. The ball is at the 6. Spot foul. 1st and 17. Lions in all black with blue helmets breaking huddle. Now they take him back in the huddle.
14-yard line. The foul occurred at the 12-yard line. The enforcement is half the distance to the goal. First down.
John Hussey explaining it. Thus, as we said, the spot foul. It's 1st and 17. It wasn't a face mask, but can you be called if you just place your hand on the face mask like that?
I'm not sure, to tell you the truth.
I don't know either. All right, 1st and 17. Goff under center now at his own 6. 7:05 clock in the second quarter. There's the snap. Handoff to Gibbs. Works his way, chopping his feet inside the hash, over the guard, and out to the Lion 8, and a pickup of 3. And our clock is ticking at 6:50 here in the second. 2 high-powered off. There's a timeout taken. Buccaneers, I believe, have taken this timeout.
I think someone's down, and it looks like maybe
it is. Yeah,
David.
he just went to the ground. He was standing up and then went to a knee, and David is down. Right. So there's an injury timeout with the Lions leading 7-0 and 6:47 to go in the second quarter. Let's step aside as you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Progressive knows not all rides are smooth. Meet Sarah. She loves her motorcycle. What she doesn't love is when it suddenly rains. As she sits underneath the bridge waiting for it to stop, she grows quite fond of the graffiti on the overpass. She really likes the one with John Hart's Claire and wonders if they're still together. Not every ride is smooth, but Progressive has your back. Get an online quote in as little as 3 minutes and see if you can save with America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
Story goes that in Colonel Sanders' relentless pursuit of flavor, he cooked up a big, juicy, extra crispy KFC chicken sandwich with classic or spicy options. Then he added crisp pickles and put it on top of a fluffy brioche bun. But as he admired his culinary creation, he realized it was missing something. And after 3 sleepless nights, he figured it out. It was a really tiny price, so he made it just $3.99. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Prices and participation may vary while supplies last. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Here's the tale of the daily Medfill. Same old pharmacy, same old bill, but those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings wrangler rode in, cool as can be. Tap Good RX, saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. Deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang. That one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
Find what you love and love what you find at Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
Try Barbasol 1919 Classic Shaving Cream. This modern-day non-aerosol formula features enhanced ingredients, an exceptional glide, and crisp fragrance for a shave experience like no other. Learn more at Barbasol.com.
Barbasol.
So Levante David walked off under his own power to the far sideline for the Buccaneers. Lions will have it. 6:47 to go. Second quarter. Second down, 14 for Goff, who's in the shotgun at his own 9. 4 straight Tampa Bay punts. Shotgun snap to Goff. Stands at the 1. He throws up the middle. It's caught by Raymond. A chest-high grab at the 15 on the hash to the 17 tackle there. It'll be a gain of 8. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Lions, and the clock is ticking at 6:20 in the second.
One of the things that stick out for this Tampa Bay defense, how well their secondary tackles. Right there, Tyke Smith makes the tackle. Parrish, he tackles well. All these guys step up and make the tackle when they have to.
Jahmyr Gibbs is the back. 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap. 17 to Detroit. Line drive throw right up the middle. Short and incomplete for Raymond. Flag on the play. And the coverage may have been on Antoine Winfield's defense of Raymond between the hash marks. Up the middle of the field with the Lions on top.
Illegal contact, defense number 35.
Oh.
5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic, first down.
It's the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week, Jamel Dean, the starting cornerback for the Bucs.
And Jamel Dean was out for a while. I don't know if it was injury or not, but they had Benjamin Morrison in there for a little. Dean came back in on this drive. A big penalty right there on 3rd down. Just too much contact, too physical on St. Brown on the route.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Lions in all black, blue helmets moving from right to left. At the 22, shotgun step, hand out to Gibbs up the middle, the 25 to 30, a foot race to the 40, and the numbers to 50, far side 40, foot race with Winfield, far side 30, 20, 10, sideline 5, touchdown! The Lions have scored on a touchdown run by Jahmyr Gibbs, streaking for 78 yards. 13-0 Lions, under 6 to go in the first half.
Kevin, that is the worst feeling for any guy who's ever stood 15 yards deep and played in the middle of the field. Jahmyr Gibbs comes out of the middle of that defense, untouched, straight to the sideline. Antoine Winfield Jr. had no shot to even get a finger on him. Gibbs is too fast. When that happens, strike the band, it's a touchdown.
Barry Sanders is in the stadium tonight. I know he enjoyed that. Longest touchdown of Gibbs' career. Here's the extra point by the Lions to our left. It is good. Now they have scored through the air and on the ground. 27-yard touchdown pass in the first quarter and a 78-yard sprint by Gibbs down the far sideline. And it's 14-0 Detroit. 5:51 to go in the first half. He was off to the races and like lightning down that sideline.
Unbelievable. Just a good job up front. Christian Mahogany, Glasgow, Ratledge, they just did a good job of opening up a hole. Once they opened the hole up, the linebackers, everybody was blocked. It was Gibbs one-on-one with Antoine Winfield Jr. with 53 1/3 yards to cover. I mean, I'm just telling you right now, there's not a safety in the NFL who can make that play.
And you could see it coming once he broke free. And Winfield could not get close, and the fans sensed it from about the 30-yard line in that Gibbs was going to outrace the decorated safety for the Buccaneers and makes it a 14-0 Detroit lead. Lions have the number 8 run game in the NFL. They are second in scoring. And with a slow start to this one, Detroit with an electrifying 78-yard run by Gibbs. And they did something choreographed. I'm not sure what happened, but it looked like the flying Melendez. as one guy was flying over a crouching Gibbs in the end zone, the blue painted end zone.
We're going to have to search on Twitter/X to find out what that celebration meant.
I don't know. Looked like Circus Delay. Here comes the kickoff. It'll be taken on a knee in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback to the 35 and a first down for the Buccaneers, who get that kickoff in Mayfield back out there as we check the drive summary. It is sponsored by IHOP. Go to your happy plates with the $6 IHOP value meal. Available every day at IHOP, $7 in some locations. The Lions just put 6 on the board. 4 plays, 87 yards. The longest touchdown run by the Lions in 14 years. Ethan Cooperson is our statistician here in Detroit tonight. And from the 35, Buccaneers have it. Mayfield under center. The snap, the spin, handoff White. Laterally he runs on the 35. Stiff-arms his way by a defenders and stops and cuts and goes to the 40. Running on the painted numbers on the artificial surface. It is a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for Tampa Bay. And the clock is ticking at 5:32 in the second quarter.
Detroit doing a good job just making everything so tough. Hallett, the safety, filling in for Kobe Joseph and Brian Branch. He gets stepped onto the ground, but as soon as he gets stepped on, his buddy Harper right there, these lines are swarming to the ball.
2nd down, they're going to call it 5 from the 40 of the Buccaneers. Mayfield under center. Looks at a 4-man front. The snap, a 5-man rush. He drops back. He winds up. Long arching spiral down the middle. Caught over the shoulder. And then Evans dropped it as he hit the turf at the 15, and he is face down. Down the far side on the numbers. Almost had that brought in. It's incomplete. It would have been a 45-yard completion. Evans still down. He's been out since week 3. He's had an injury, a hamstring. Pretty significant for him to miss that kind of time, and he is down right now. He has had a couple of hits tonight, some friendly fire, and on that play right there where he has really taken a jolt. And down he is still at the other end of the field on that long pass by Mayfield and the incompletion.
Tough to exactly see what happens. You said it, Kevin. He hit the ground really hard. Not sure if his head hit first or if his leg. As he's going to catch his ball, Yasin on his back, he catches it, then he hits the ground, landing on his shoulder and the side of his head. Ball comes out, and he just lays there for a second as Levante David over there, Wirfs over there, and the training staff looking at him now.
He almost had that catch. I mean, he was stretched out looking into the lights and up to the roof and caught that ball with his hands. And then when he hit the turf, it looked like he was still cradling it. Then it popped free. But for a moment there, we looked like we were going to have one of the catches of the year in the NFL. He is sitting up right now, but boy, he does not look right. His head is slumped, helmet is on, surrounded by the athletic training staff of the Buccaneers. Boy, he is slow. He's on a knee, and he is again slow to get up. He can't. It's like he's trying to catch his breath. He's got one hand on the shoulder of one athletic trainer and the other hand on another trainer that is by his side. We've had 2 touchdowns in this game. We're late in the first half. On the first possession, Detroit marching downfield, and Amon-Ra St. Brown caught a 27-yard touchdown pass from Goff. We just had an electrifying 78-yard touchdown run by Gibbs, and Evans is walking off very, very gingerly. He's wobbly.
Yeah, he is.
He's woozy. His eyes are closed. His arm is draped over one of the athletic trainers, and he does not have any kind of regularity to his walk at all. Oof. We'll try to get an update as soon as possible. We continue on. 3rd and 5. Buccaneers at their 40, trailing 14-0. Mayfield will break huddle. White to his right. The bare-armed Mayfield. That is Buccaneer 40, 3rd and 5. Looks into the nickel. 4-man front for the Lions. There's the snap. 4-man rush. Mayfield cocks his arm once, twice. Now he's hit. Now he's sacked. Outside the hash at the 34 of Tampa Bay. Loss of 6. Detroit with the sack. 4th and 11. Second sack tonight for the Lion defense, and the punting unit comes out for the 5th consecutive possession for Tampa Bay.
Just a really good disguise look by Detroit. They look like they're in single high. Looks like they're going to have Bucca one-on-one backside. Detroit jumps into 2 double teams, takes it away. Mayfield, no one to throw to. The pressure gets there late by Barnes.
Riley Dixon, a punt for Tampa Bay from left to right. The long snap is good. The punt is down the near side. Raymond is under it, again waving his arm. He is at his own 14, outside the numbers in Detroit territory. Fair caught right there with a punt of 52 yards. With the Westwood One Sports app, you can stream every Westwood One broadcast live right from your phone for free. NFL, college football, Ryder Cup, and more. It's all on the Westwood One Sports app, and it's free. Download it now for iOS and Android, and take the game with you wherever you go. I've heard a lot of people raving about it. In fact, driving tonight, you were talking, Devin, but when you're driving wherever you might be, Florida, New Jersey, wherever the travels may take you, the app is on and you're always listening.
Always. It's a must. You got to have it on.
You got to have it on,
Why
right?
wouldn't you?
14-yard line of the Lions after the 5th consecutive Tampa Bay punt. Goff in the gun on 1st and 10, moves up, avoids trouble, throws a short pass that was only in the air for about 2 yards, caught by Montgomery on a knee on the hash on a gain of 2. And he's up to the 17 of the Lions with the clock ticking at 3:57 in the second. Detroit leading with 3 timeouts, 14-0.
Good job by that Tampa front. Goff steps up in the pocket, had a shot maybe at something down the field. Pressure gets there, check down to Montgomery, who makes a good catch, tackled right away.
Mike Evans has just gone in the blue tent. We'll check that out in just a second. Second down, 17 to the Lions. Shotgun snap to Goff. Line drive pass, far side crack. Over the shoulder, Williams on that far sideline. He was spinning, a flag was thrown. He was at the 30-yard line of the Lions. And an acrobatic catch covered on the play by Zion McCollum. And I think it's going to be on Detroit. John Hussey again is our referee inside in Michigan tonight. In fact, there are 2 flags thrown. One on the near side and one on the far sideline.
Pass interference. Offense number 1. That penalty is half the distance to the goal. Second down. The other flag, there is no foul.
Kevin, that was weird. On the left side, they called Jameson Williams for an offensive pass interference. On the right side, it seemed like they were going to call Jamel Dean for holding, and the ref threw the flag right away on the hold. It was holding. I don't know why they picked the flag up.
I don't know why they did either. 8-yard penalty. So it'll be second down and 15 for the Lions. Clock at 3:20 here in the second. They're back at their 9. Empty backfield. Goff in the gun. There's the snap. 4-man Buccaneer rush and a pass to the near sideline, incomplete at the 30. Outstretched Amon-Ra St. Brown in front of his own bench. Double down the play. Coverage by Merriweather. 3rd and 15 for Detroit, leading 14-0.
Good coverage right there. That's a slot fade. St. Brown in the slot. You just want to have the other receiver stop, give him the whole sideline and try to drop the ball in. Just really good coverage, pushing them all the way to the edge. Nowhere for Goff to drop the ball in. Good coverage by Tampa.
3rd and 15 for Detroit on 3rd and 10 or more this season, 0 for 18. They're now at their 9 in the gun. There's the snap, 4-man rush. Stopping at the goal line. Here's the pass, swatted away. It's incomplete. The pressure up the middle from Elijah Roberts, the rookie out of SMU. Swiped at that ball like he was playing handball. It's an incomplete pass. It's 4th down, and here comes the punting unit onto the field for the Detroit Lions with 3:06 to play in the half.
Could have been a big drive for Detroit before the half with Tampa getting it. That penalty that didn't make sense why the flag got pulled came back and bite him.
Jack Fox is going to punt. He's 7 yards deep in his own blue painted end zone to our right. Lions in all black tonight. The belt high long snap and the right-footed punt. And it's sent to Cameron Johnson, who looks up into the roof. Backpedaling catch at the 26, far sideline 30, far sideline 35. Hit as he tried to cut inside at the 37, and down he goes right there. That was a 66-yard Detroit punt, 4.8 on the hang, and they're taking Evans off on a cart. He just came back after being out for 4 games. He's back out now and on a cart, and they're going to take him to the locker room. He looked wobbly, and I'm guessing it has to be concussion protocol.
That would be my guess. Whenever you see something like that, just hope Mike Evans is all right and comes back too as they go back to the locker room.
He is indeed a franchise icon for the Buccaneers, who trail 14-0. They're at their own 38. Empty backfield for Mayfield. He's in the shotgun. Here's a 5-man rush. The blitz is on. Mayfield got the snap, and he throws a crossing pattern. It was grabbed there by the wide receiver who has hit Shepard. A shallow cross. The ball is free, and it's a fumble. Tampa Bay is fumbled. At the 40 on a little shallow cross to Shepard. Hit. Ball jarred free. Amik Robinson is the one who belted him, and the Lions will get it 1st and 10 deep in Tampa Bay territory.
I don't think we could have predicted this tonight.
Nope.
We've talked about this Lions secondary, injuries. I can't tell if this is second, third string. This looks like all pro players everywhere for the Lions. Amik Robinson gives up the crossing pattern, maybe 4 yards, but comes in with a picture-perfect punch right on the ball for Sterling Shepard, loses the ball right away. As soon as it seemed like Tampa might get something going on this drive before the half, Amik Robinson comes up with a huge play for this defense.
So 2 teams that never turn the ball over have each turned it over tonight. Goff is fumbled. The wide receiver Shepard is fumbled for the Buccaneers. Only the 3rd turnover this season for Tampa Bay, and only the 4th turnover this season for the Lions. 41-yard line at Tampa Bay. Goff is under center. He's got a 1st and 10. Montgomery is the back. Setting up, looking at the 34 defense of Tampa Bay. Goff got the snap. He turns and hands to Montgomery, who goes over the left tackle on the hash, past the 40, near the 35 of the Buccaneers. Running down the middle. Let's give him a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. And the clock is ticking at 2:27 in the second. And they're lining up quickly without the benefit of a huddle. Lining up at the 35 of the Buccaneers. Goff is under center with a couple tight ends. 2nd down, we'll call it 4. Just outside the 35 of the Bucs. There's the snap, handoff. Montgomery tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Yaya Diaby is the one to get him around the ankles, brings him down. Loss of about a yard, back to the 37, and the 2-minute warning is here. Yep, we just hit it right there. 2-minute warning in Detroit. 14-0 Lions over the 5-1 Buccaneers. A touchdown pass and a touchdown run for Detroit. Let's step aside as you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than just Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning. When I say insurance, you say financial services. Insurance. Financial services. Insurance. Financial services. Now when I say Nationwide, you say is both. Nationwide. Is both. Nationwide. Is both. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio. There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
2-minute warning. Buccaneers just fumbled. 14-0 is the score. Lions on top, and they're at the Buccaneer 37. Don't miss all the NFL action Thursday night on Amazon Prime Video. It's the Vikings and Chargers, and you can also hear that game right here on many of these same Westwood One stations with Devin McCourty the Pro Bowler, the 3-time Super Bowl champion Kevin Harlan. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One. We're in downtown Detroit. And the Buccaneers just got some troubling news. Mike Evans, who went by cart into the locker room, ruled out with a concussion, and they're looking at his shoulder as well. So he's done for the night after being out since week 3 with a hamstring. Goff will break huddle. Detroit with 3 timeouts. He's got a 3rd down and 5 after the Buccaneer wide receiver on a shallow cross on a big hit. Shepard coughed up the ball. 37 of the Bucs. Shotgun formation for Goff. He's got 3 receivers in tight. Shotgun snap, 5-man rush, lines right, throw down the middle, incomplete, ankle high at the 20-yard line and looking for Jamison Williams. An incomplete low pass right down the middle of the field by Goff. It's 4th and 5. They're going to try for 3.
Big stop for Tampa, man-to-man coverage. Ball a little bit behind. Jamison Williams not able to reach back and reach down and get it. Jamel Dean on the coverage. That could be key for Tampa. They have enough time to try to drive and get points of their own to get some kind of spark before halftime.
Jake Bates will try a 54-yard Detroit Lion field goal. He is 7 of 9 kicking this season. Ball put down. Good snap. Right footed kick is up and wide. Left. No good. So the Buccaneers hold, and they don't pay for that fumble. On a missed 54-yard field goal by Jake Bates. They had good field position to get it, and now they give, in turn, good position back to the Buccaneers.
Kevin, I always think it's crazy now. We watch somebody miss a 54-yard field goal.
And we're stunned.
And we're in shock. We're like, how do you miss a 54-yard field goal? I remember being a player sitting in meetings and Belichick going over the statistics for 50-yard field goals. He's like, we want them to kick these. It's not a high statistic. Not now. Everybody expects these guys to make from 50.
These kickers now get the balls all week long to make them soft and just the way they want them. It's 1st and 10, 45 of the Bucs. Shotgun snap to Mayfield. Short pass across the middle. A one-handed attempted grab by Auten at the 50. He was covered on the play, and it looks like it may have been taken away by Arthur Millette, who was covering the shallow cross of the tight end, Cade Auten. The ball is at the 50. It was a gain on the play of 3. It's 2nd down and 7. They're going to give him credit for the catch. The ball near the logo of the Lions at the Tampa Bay 48. Shotgun snap to Mayfield, dropping back, whistle blew, flags thrown. Clock is at 1:24. And I think it's being reviewed. The previous play is being reviewed. Anything inside 2 minutes is a booth review.
This is close.
The previous play is under review.
Boy, it could have been ripped away. Auten had it with one hand, tried to pin it against his shoulder pad, and that's when Millette came in and tried to grab it himself and almost was in more control, don't you think, than the tight end?
Yeah, that's a really close play right there.
This Close Shave Instant Replay Review is sponsored by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Why pay more for gels when Barbasol delivers an instant thick lather for a close and comfortable shave? Close Shave Barbasol, a quality shave and a trusted value. Well, what do you call? I think you're going to favor the defensive back here and give it to the Lions.
It's so interesting, though, because when do you decide someone has full possession? As they hit the ground, it looks like Yasin has the ball. Then as they roll over, it looks like Cade Auten has the ball more. So it's a very interesting call. They called it a completion for Auten on the field. I don't know if this is enough. I don't know if they're saying Yasin's going to be down as soon as his back hits the ground, but does he truly have possession yet?
After review, the defender did intercept the pass. It will be Detroit's ball, 1st down.
Arthur Millette is the one to rip it away, and the Buccaneers with their 2nd turnover on their last 2 snaps. That was a fumble. Because it was caught and ripped away before the tackle was made.
Okay, that makes sense. What a play. I was talking to Terrion Arnold before the game, and he was talking to me how much he wanted to play, but he knew he wasn't there. Then he looked at me and said, these young guys are itching. These other guys are itching to get in the game. Arthur Millette Played in Baltimore last year. Here, experienced corner. Big play before the half with 1:46 seconds left. Almost like Detroit could put the game away.
Boy, they could. They lead 14-0. They're going to call it an interception. When I don't know that his hand touched it before it touched the tight end. It looked like it was more ripped away. Nonetheless, 48 of the Buccaneers. Shotgun snap with a quick handoff on the quarterback, Jarred Goff, who's thrown a touchdown pass tonight with the gain of 1 on the play. And they're down to the 47-yard line on a run right over the center. The clock is ticking at 1:30. Second down and 9 for the Lions.
Lions already past midfield, not in a rush, not running to the ball. I think they want to make sure they end this half with them having the ball, whether it's a field goal or a chance to score a touchdown.
So Gibbs, who had the 1-yard run, now is back there in the shotgun with Goff. 47-yard line and on the logo in Buccaneer territory. Lions have it, moving right to left. Shotgun snap, 4-man rush, line drive throw, belt high catch, far sideline, 40-yard line. Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's shy of the first down by a yard. He picks up 8. So Devin McCourty, it'll be 3rd and 1 for the Lions. And the clock is stopped at 1:03 with Detroit up by 2 touchdowns.
A lot of pressure on your coverage when they put St. Brown and Jameson Williams on the same side. Williams comes in motion, then he's flying up the field. It makes the defense back up a little bit, and then throws the ball underneath to St. Brown for a good pickup to set up this very 3rd and short.
St. Brown, 5 catches, 87 yards, and a 27-yard touchdown catch and run. Under center from the 39-yard line on a 3rd and 1. It's Goff who got the snap under center, goes bulldozing ahead, carving out a first down. He is to the 38-yard line of Tampa Bay. 50 seconds, clock ticking, and the Lions will quickly assemble at the line. They have 3 timeouts. People are milling around, and the clock is stopped. And you just heard the Lions have used their first timeout. I want to remind you to stay tuned for the halftime report with Mike Golick and Mike Golick Jr. They're going to break down the first half and have news, notes, and stories from around the National Football League as we conclude Week 7. That's coming up at the half. So the Buccaneers' first 6 games, they had 2 giveaways. Tonight, they've had 2 giveaways, 2 turnovers. Very uncharacteristic. 2 giveaways on their last 2 snaps. To be exact, from the 38 of the Buccaneers. Detroit lining up with the 1st and 10. In the shotgun, Goff. Clock at 46 seconds. And he is ready. The shotgun snap. It's a 5-man rush. Blitz is on. Down he goes. Sack. Tyke Smith came off the edge like a torpedo. Sacks him back at the 47-yard line of the Buccaneers. They lose 9. It'll be 2nd down and 14. And make it 19. And the clock is ticking. 3rd sack tonight by Tampa Bay. Timeout taken.
Jarred Goff doesn't get fooled much. But right here, this is the same defensive look that they've been giving them all night. Both linebackers, what we call mugged up in the A-gap. One linebacker drops out. Levante David stays in the blitz. They pick up Levante David, but Tyke Smith free off the edge and gets to Jarred Goff. Luckily, Goff sees him right before and is able to tuck the ball away and avoid the strip sack.
This is a Buccaneer defense that had 6 sacks last week in their win against San Francisco. They have the number 5 blitz rate, and they have the number 2 quarterback pressure ranking in the NFL. 2nd down 19. Goff with the shotgun snap and throws a pass down the near sideline, intercepted at the 30. Up the near sideline, Dean to the 35-40. And brought down on the near sideline in front of the Detroit bench at the 44-yard line of the Buccaneers. So another turnover. 2 teams near the top with the fewest turnovers have combined to turn it over 3 times tonight. That's the 2nd turnover by Detroit, and Tampa Bay stops that drive.
Jarred Goff walking off the field just shaking his head because I think he knows there's no way he should throw this ball. Vita Vea is coming down and he's right in his face, but Jamel Dean just drops out. Cover 2, he's sitting in the flat. The ball is thrown short. I mean, not much he had to do for that interception.
2 turnovers apiece. The ball's at the 43 at Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers have it down 14-0. 21 seconds in the 2nd quarter. Mayfield, shotgun snap. 5-man rush. in trouble, throws a pass, caught by Sterling Shepard at the 50, slants inside on the hash with a lunging two-handed grab down to the 46-yard line of the Detroit Lions. On the logo, picks up 11. Timeout taken by the Bucs. Clock at 14 seconds in the first half.
Baker Mayfield able to slide to his left, move up in the pocket, buy some time. I think the thing that sticks out right now is no one's open right away. These guys are having to work hard to get open. Baker Mayfield's having to hold it for a split second. I think the Lions, they should feel good right now knowing it's passed that they might be able to get home.
Running back is Rashad White with Mayfield backpedaling in the gun on the logo, 46-yard line of the Lions. Buccaneers 1st and 10. Here's the shotgun snap. It's a four-man rush. Mayfield flush from the pocket, throws off balance downfield. It's caught. 32-yard line, Tez Johnson. He was hit on the play. It was loose, and then he jumped on it. And he has the ball at the 35-yard line of the Lions. He picks up 11 yards right there through the air. Another timeout taken with 4 seconds to play in the first half. And they're going to try for a field goal and get on the board. It would be a 53-yard Tampa Bay Buccaneer field goal attempt.
Another good play by Baker Mayfield. Rolling to his left, throwing back across his body to find Tez Johnson in the middle. He does a good job getting away from Amik Robinson. Luckily, that ball was loose at the end, but I think he was down.
Chase McLaughlin for Tampa Bay trying a 53-yard field goal. We are indoors. On artificial surface, 43-yard line. Ball will go down. 53-yard field goal try by Tampa Bay. Good snap, ball down, kick is up, and the kick is good. From 53 yards away, the Buccaneers are finally on the board on a 53-yard field goal. Zeros on the clock, and we are at the half with a reminder that for every field goal made tonight and throughout the season, Barbasol will make a donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol Shaving Cream, an American original for over 100 years. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. 14-3 at the half. Lions on top. 27-yard touchdown pass by Goff. 78-yard touchdown run by Gibbs. 14-3. It's Detroit on top.
As much as Detroit has dominated this first half, from Tampa Bay, we're down 14-3. We get the ball coming out in the second half. If we can have one good drive and make this game a 14-10 game, it could be brand new for us.
58 total yards for the Buccaneers, 2 giveaways, and they're only down 14-3. They've got hope. They come in 5-1, 4-2 Lions. That's the end of the first half. When we come back, the Golics rejoin us from the Progressive Insurance Studios with the halftime report. Protect the stuff you love with renter's insurance. Visit Progressive.com. From Detroit, you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Story goes that in Colonel Sanders' relentless pursuit of flavor, he cooked up a big, juicy, extra crispy KFC chicken sandwich with classic or spicy options. Then he added crisp pickles and put it on top of a fluffy brioche bun. But as he admired his culinary creation, he realized it was missing something. And after 3 sleepless nights, he figured it out. It was a really tiny price, so he made it just $3.99. The Colonel lived so he could chicken. Prices and participation may vary while supplies last. Taxes, tips, and fees extra. From right to left, after 22, shot gets up, hand off to Gibbs up the middle, the 25, the 30, a foot race to the 40, and the numbers the 50, far side 40, foot race with Winfield, far side 30, 20, 10, sideline 5, touchdown! The Lions have scored on a touchdown run by Jahmyr Gibbs, streaking for 78 yards. 13-0 Lions, under 6 to go in the first half.
Got the call from Kevin Harlan here on Westwood One. Welcome back to Monday Night Football on Westwood One. Your halftime score, 14-3. the Lions up over the Buccaneers right now alongside Mike Golick Sr. I'm Mike Golick Jr. And, Dad, both teams turning the ball over twice in the first half, and yet the Detroit Lions have a commanding lead up until this point. What's been the difference so far in this game?
Well, I tell you, the Detroit defense, right? What we thought was going to be a thin part of their game with the secondary basically gone, have a couple of sacks already on Baker, putting pressure on him, and that coverage has been pretty good. I mean, listen, Tampa Bay has 58 total yards, or averaging 2.5 yards a play. But what's interesting here is it's 14-3. Tampa Bay scores at the end of the half, and they get the ball. So if they were to do something with it on that first drive, all of a sudden all that momentum would go away from Detroit, though Mike Evans down and out for Tampa Bay, hurt his shoulder and concussed. He didn't really look like he knew where he was.
Yeah, and I think that the difference in the game right now, offensively, we talked about the uncertainty in the back end for the Lions, but for Tampa Bay, who, yes, had Emeka Egbuka, Mike Evans both coming back into this game, they were quite literally limping into it, and so far in the night, Mike Evans out, as you mentioned. Emeka Egbuka, just one reception for 4 yards on 2 targets, doesn't quite look himself, and so, Dad, it really doesn't seem like Baker Mayfield has any idea who he can trust going to the football. We saw multiple receivers in the same area, Tez Johnson and Baker not on the same page, and if they're going to get back in this, what has to change in the second half?
Well, I mean, they're going to have to go down the field a little more, right? Sterling Shepard leads with 3 receptions at 5 yards a catch. K-Dot in 2 catches at 7 yards a catch. Egbuka, as you mentioned, 1 catch for 4 yards. I mean, it's kind of the way of the NFL, but they're not getting yards after the catch, so they're going to have to go downfield with the ball.
On the other side, putting away the turnovers, how impressed have you been with this Detroit Lions offense once again coming out and establishing a physical tone?
Boy, I tell you what, just absolutely playing some smash-mouth football. Jameer Gibbs with the 78-yard run just was not going to be caught. Jarred Goff, pretty efficient. Obviously has the interception, but pretty efficient. But though he has been sacked 3 times as well.
I think that's the biggest surprise so far, and maybe not. I mean, this Buccaneers team had, 6 sacks a week ago. They can get after the quarterback with the best of them. Todd Bowles, well known for blitzing, but this Lions offensive line that is technically a little healthier tonight. Dad, you see all the different parts on these guys between the elbow braces, all the tape jobs. Yeah. We know this is always a group that's playing pretty banged up, and so some duress for Jarred Goff right now. But again, as we currently sit, they've been able to make the big plays on offense. The Buccaneers haven't. The halftime score, 14-3 Lions over Bucs right now. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Mr. Monopoly here. Monopoly is back at McDonald's. Register in the McDonald's app so you're ready to get your bag. 2 ways to peel for a chance to get your bag. Physical peels with select items and digital peels with others to get your bag. Play Monopoly at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No purchase necessary. See rules at playatmcd.com for full details and amoe.playatmcd.com to play without purchase. Ends November 23rd, but bonus play ends November 2nd. Monopoly is a registered trademark of Hasbro. Copyright McDonald's.
Football is so much more than a single season. It's something you look forward to 365 days of the year. Just like Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies, too. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
LinkedIn gets B2B marketing and knows that every win is derived from a well-orchestrated play. With LinkedIn ads, every ad gets served to the MVPs you need. LinkedIn has grown to a network of over 1 billion professionals that you can reach based on job title, industry, and more. Start converting your B2B audience into high-quality leads today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Just go to linkedin.com/campaign. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. Only on LinkedIn ads.
A Mochi moment from Mark, who writes, I just want to thank you for making GLP-1s affordable. What would have been over $1,000 a month is just $99 a month with Mochi. Money shouldn't be a barrier to healthy weight. 3 months in, and I have smaller jeans and a bigger wallet. You're the best. Thanks, Mark. I'm Myra Ahmed, founder of Mochi Health. To find your Mochi moment, visit joinmochi.com.
Mark is a Mochi member compensated for his story.
Welcome back to Monday Night Football on Westwood One. Lions up 14-3 over Tampa Bay at halftime alongside Mike Golick Sr. I'm Mike Golick Jr. The early game getting going. We've got a late game tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern kickoff between the Texans and the Seahawks. And, Dad, coming into this game, Seattle, well known for what the home field advantage always was, 3-0 on the road this year, 1-2 at home at Lumen Field this season, and last year just 3-6 at home. What do you make of the way that this once proud force in the crowd has flipped the script for Seattle so far?
Yeah, I'm a little shocked at that, quite honestly. But they do have the Seattle Mariners and Seattle Seahawks playing on the same day stat on their side, that they're undefeated when it happens, so they can rely on that. But yeah, normally that's with the 12th man. That's usually a great home crowd. I'm not really sure I know the difference, and that offense. So I do think has their work cut out for them against Houston's defense. But I do have faith in them.
Coming off a big game against Jacksonville, Sam Darnold, 295 yards a week ago. Jackson Smith-Njigba had 8 catches for 162 yards. The job that they did, impressive, going up against a D'Amico Ryans-led defense. But, Dad, that offense on the other side for Houston, we know a bye week after coasting through the Titans and Baltimore Ravens, certainly up for a different challenge themselves tonight as well.
Yeah, they really are. Again, this offense has not been going like we've seen them the last couple of years. 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions for C.J. Stroud. It's been it's kind of been a rough go. It definitely has been a rough go.
A rough go there for the back half of the Monday night doubleheader. The halftime score here, 14-3 Lions over Bucks. When we come back, Kevin Harlan and Devin McCourty will have the second half kickoff for you. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Young people with developmental disabilities deserve every chance for a full and active life, but it can be difficult to balance their day-to-day needs with their lifetime of potential. Hi, I'm Kurt Warner. My wife Brenda and I started Treasure House, a community for young adults with developmental disabilities who have the potential to grow and thrive in the right environment. It's designed not just to be a place to live, but to truly be a home. Join us in supporting these young adults by making a contribution today. Visit treasurehouse.org. That's treasurehouse.org.
Straight Talk knows the best holiday gift is simply saying yes.
Yes, you can stay up late. Sure, more cookies. Of course we can watch that movie again.
That's why we give you real unlimited data, so you can say yes to all of your family's streaming, scrolling, and sharing. And now at Straight Talk, get another gift worth giving, a free 5G phone with select plans. Because yes is the best gift to give.
Yes!
And receive. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Upgrade your laundry routine with a durable and reliable Maytag laundry pair at Lowe's. Like the new Maytag washer and dryer with performance-enhanced stain-fighting power. Designed to cut through serious dirt and grime. And what's great is this laundry pair is in stock and ready for delivery when you need it the most. Don't miss out. Shop Maytag in-store or online today at Lowe's.
High above Ford Field here in downtown Detroit. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One. Halftime score, Lions 14-3 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's check the halftime stats. Sponsored by Indeed. Ready to find the right candidates for your job posting? Indeed Sponsored Jobs helps connect you with talent that actually matches what you're looking for. Start at Indeed.com/credit. Let's begin with Jarred Goff, a touchdown pass of 27 yards. He has been intercepted, 13-19 for 183. Gibbs on the ground, a 78-yard touchdown run for the Lions, 11 carries and 107 yards. And Amon-Ra, St. Bride, that popcorn, did you get some of that too? Got stuck down there.
That happens.
You know, they tell you in broadcasting school, don't eat popcorn before you go on the air.
This is the second time I've been on with you, and you've done that, too.
I know it. What is it about you and me? I don't know what it is. Eating the popcorn, getting it stuck, sounding like heck. St. Brown, 5 catches, 87 yards, 27-yard reception for a touchdown. Baker Mayfield for Tampa Bay, 9-16, 97 yards. He's been picked off once. White, 4 carries for 14. And Dennis has led him in tackles so far. Servassier Dennis on the defensive end. The Bucs need Ibuka to get going. He's only got one reception, 4 yards, but I don't think he's 100%.
And I think Detroit, they're going to make sure he doesn't get going. The last 2 third downs, they sent the safety over top, double teaming him. So Tampa's going to need maybe Tez Johnson to come alive in this second half. But I think they got to get to their man beaters. They probably thought Detroit was going to play a lot of zone. So far, Detroit's played man. They got to make that adjustment.
So the Lions, who are 2-0 at home and 4-2 overall, and losing last week in Kansas City 30-17, ending a 4-game winning streak, playing the Buccaneers, who beat San Francisco last week 30-19. They're 5-1. They've won 2 in a row, and they're 3-0 on the road. The Lions are going to kick off the second half. And Jake Bates has got the ball teed up at the 35, and the Lions with the boot. It's end over end, taken at the 11-yard line, and grabbed by Cameron Johnson. He takes it inside the numbers, the 20, the 30. He's cutting toward the middle of the field and brought down near the 32-yard line on a 23-yard return. So now it's Baker Mayfield, and it's 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. Down 14-3. They start at their 33. Buccaneers in white jerseys, charcoal gray pants, pewter gray helmets, dark red trim. 1st down and 10. Under center, Mayfield at his own 33. Snap, turns right, hands off White. He goes over the right guard, right between the hash marks, and plows his way up to the 37 at Tampa Bay. On a gain of 3, Devin McCourty, it'll be 2nd down and 7.
This will be interesting because during the week, what Ibuka dealing with his hamstring, Mike Evans coming back, a lot of these other receivers probably got reps. Now with Mike Evans out, we'll start to see maybe the connections and the rhythm and timing they worked on during the week. Maybe that can show up a little bit now with some of those same guys on the field.
Spotting the ball at the 36 of Tampa Bay. 2nd down, 7, Mayfield under center. Head swiveling back and forth as he looks at the 4-man front. Receivers in tight. Gets the snap. Fakes the handoff. Drops back 7. 5-man rush. Line drive throw on the numbers. It's caught on the near side of Ibuka. On a crossing pattern. We just talked about him. He's down. Running to the near sideline. 46-yard line of the Detroit Lions. A nice pickup of 18 on a crossing pattern from the middle of the field toward the near sideline.
Ibuka starts on the right side of the offense. Runs an over route just to the other side. Baker finds him. And bad news for the Lions right there. Yasin just kind of crawls off the field right there. So now another corner out of the game.
Longest play of the night for the Buccaneers. Mayfield under center. Lion 46. 1st down and 10. He's on the logo. The snap, the spin, handoff. White, right tackle, the 40, running on the hash mark, and finally taken down at the Lion 39. He'll pick up 7, a good bolt right there. 2nd down and 3. We're just into the second half, and the Buccaneers showing life.
Sometimes it's amazing how you can come out the second half and everybody's like, oh, you made these halftime adjustments. Sometimes it's just one play right there. Ibuka makes that play, running across the front leverage and man-to-man coverage. Now a good run by White. Let's see what it sets up.
2nd down, 3. Buccaneers at the 39-yard line of Detroit, trailing 14-3. Mayfield under center. Signals for his tight end to make a move. The snap, the fake handoff, a drop back of 5. Cocks his arm, long pass, near side, backpedaling attempt, incomplete. At the 3 for Ibuka. Double teamed on the play. Back there was Thomas Harper out of Notre Dame. He was backpedaling with the Buccaneer receiver. It's incomplete on the near side of the field. It's 3rd and 3 for the Bucs.
Ibuka knew he had him. He beats Robinson. He's behind him by 4 yards. Baker just can't step into the throw, so he leaves it behind. Probably 3 yards, just hits Amik Robinson in the back of his head. Incomplete pass, but he was open there.
Lion 39, 3rd and 3 for the Bucs. Mayfield gets the snap, throws a crossing pattern, caught by Shepard. 1st down, diving catch. Hit immediately at the 35, 36-yard line of Detroit. Gain of 4 on 3rd and 3. Short pass down the middle. 1st down, Tampa Bay, 36 of the Lions.
Yes, it looks like to open this half, Broussard, the offensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Bucs, He's pulling out his man beaters. Right there was crossers, guys running across the field. That's been the theme so far in this drive.
First down and 10. First series of the second half. 12:05 clock ticking in the third. 36 of the Lions. First and 10 Tampa Bay. Handoff to White. Running over the right tackle. Down to the 35. The ball may be loose. Let's see. Lions say they've got it.
The ruling on the field is the runner's forward progress was stopped.
Which is always a very dicey ruling. Barnes made the hit. Derek Barnes. Oh, I think they took it away, and I don't think he was down. And I don't think he was stopped. All right, second down, 9:35 at Detroit. Shotgun snap to Mayfield and a flag. As that snap was coming back to the Buccaneers quarterback.
Offense number 77.
Right tackle.
5-yard penalty. Second down.
Charlie Heck of the Bucs.
And Kevin, what you're saying is always true. Once they call forward progress stop, it kind of puts the nail right in the coffin because there's no review, there's nothing you can say, even though he gets stripped before he hits the ground. Once they make that ruling, and Tampa did a good job getting back on the ball just to make sure they could get that next play off.
4 turnovers in this game by two teams that never turn it over. Second down, 14, 40-yard line of Detroit. Tampa Bay's got it. Mayfield is in the gun. Belt high shotgun snap. Short pass, batted down, incomplete at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete pass, 3rd and 14 for Tampa Bay with our third quarter clock at 11:01. Barnes swats it away on that line for the Lions.
Detroit making key plays. Barnes off the edge. The ball comes out fast, so he stops, puts his hands up. Tej Johnson was open. He was going to have only one guy in front of him with a lot of space. So knocking that ball down was big for this Lions to set up a 3rd and long.
Buccaneers break huddle. They began at their 33. Now inside the 40 of the Lions. 3rd and 14. Trailing 14-3. Mayfield in the gun. There's the snap. The drop back of 5. A 5-man rush. A low line drive caught by Johnson. 35. Inside the numbers 30. And he's down to the Detroit Lion 28-yard line. Caught that ball chest high. Spun. He gets 12 through the air on the pinpoint pass by Mayfield. It's 1st and 10 Buccaneer. No. It's 4th and 2. I thought maybe he had the line to gain in his sight. They're going to say he's short. So 4th and a long, 1 short, 2 at the 28 of Detroit. Offset eye, Mayfield under center, 28-yard line of the Lions. He gets the snap and he hands off to White, runs over the guard, got the first down. As he carves his way for 4 over the left guard to the 24 of the Lions. 1st and 10 Buccaneers. Clock ticking at 10:05 in the third.
And I love the call by Todd Bowles. Usually more of a conservative guy, get the points, defensive-minded coach. But I think he realized this is the best drive they've had of the game. They're trying to take advantage and not just kick a field goal, but score a touchdown and really get back in this game.
Sean Tucker, the new running back, 1st and 10, Mayfield under center, 24-yard line of Detroit. He gets the snap. He fakes the handoff. He drops back 7. He gets a left tackle block, and he dumps it off to Tucker. On the 30, near sideline 25, grabbed high, taken down with a shoulder pad tackle by Campbell on the near sideline right in front of the Lion bench. It's a gain of 2 to the 22-yard line of Detroit, with the Lions leading 14-3, and we're midway through the third.
Tampa Bay tried to catch Detroit sleeping. They go with 3 tight ends, 1 receiver, and that receiver being Ryan Miller, which gives you all run vibes, but they try to sneak a play-action pass in. Detroit does a good job staying home and reading their keys.
6-minute drive by the Buccaneers, 22 of Detroit. Tampa Bay in the shotgun, 2nd down and 8, Mayfield. Tucker at his side, receiver in motion. Shotgun snap, 5-man rush, short pass. It's caught by the leaping Johnson, 25 by the numbers to 20. Breaks the tackle, 15-10. Sideline 5, the spin, the dive, touchdown, Tampa Bay! Rookie Tej Johnson with a spectacular catch and run on a 22-yard touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers are back in business.
Everything about that play was beautiful. The motions before, so Baker could see the man-to-man. Then they throw a quick wide receiver screen out to Tej Johnson, and that's not it. Charlie Heck goes out and makes a heck of a pancake block outside, and Tej Johnson jumps over a defender, bounces off a defender, then dives and spins in the end zone. Unbelievable play by the young rookie. 150 pounds soaking wet, but running hard.
They're going to go for two. Empty backfield for Mayfield. They're going for two. 8:49 in the third. Mayfield looks left and looks right. 2-point try. Shotgun snap. Goes back three. Moves up in the pocket. Leaps and throws. Knocked down in the middle of the end zone. 5 yards deep. Looking for Auden. Almost underneath the crossbar. It's incomplete. Nick Whiteside is the one who swatted it away from the tight end for the Bucs. But a new score in Detroit. 8:49 in the third. The lead of the Lions cut. Detroit 14, Tampa Bay 9. This is Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
Chumba Casino brings non-stop fun straight to your screen. Anytime, anywhere. Explore hundreds of games like slots, blackjack, and instant scratch-style cards. Sign up to unlock your free welcome bonus and daily login bonuses. And enjoy your chance at exciting prizes without spending a thing. Just click, play, and enjoy the ride. Sponsored by VGW Group. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Must be over 21 and present in a state where it's legal to play.
The United Airlines app has all the bells and whistles to make flying easier and can save you around 30 minutes at the airport. Get real-time flight updates, like a live countdown clock to boarding, even if your screen's locked. Get play-by-play directions through the airport with a personalized map. And if you want to make a game time decision and go home early or stay longer, there are no fees to change your flight. Get the United app at united.com/app. No fees to change your flight. Excludes basic economy. Applies to flights originating in the U.S. Fare difference may apply.
I'm Scott Hansen, host of NFL Red Zone. Lowe's knows Sundays are for football. That's why we're here to help you get your next DIY project done, even when the clock isn't on your side. Whether that's a new Filtrete filter or Bosch and Cobalt power tools, Lowe's has everything you need to feel like the MVP of DIY. So get it done and earn your Sunday. Shop now, in-store and online. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL.
Get 5 quarts of Valvoline full synthetic motor oil, a Wix filter, and a $15 gift card after rebate at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Mr. Monopoly here. Monopoly is back at McDonald's. Register in the McDonald's app so you're ready to get your bag. 2 ways to peel for a chance to get your bag. Physical peels with select items and digital peels with others to get your bag. Play Monopoly at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No purchase necessary. See rules at playatmcd.com for full details and amoe.playatmcd.com to play without purchase. Ends November 23rd, but bonus play ends November 2nd. Monopoly is a registered trademark of Hasbro. Copyright McDonald's.
Checking the drive summary, sponsored by Straight Talk. Your favorite song shouldn't have to wait for Wi-Fi. Switch to Straight Talk and get real unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network. Straight Talk available at straighttalk.com or Walmart. 11-play, 67-yard, second half opening drive by the Buccaneers. 6:11 on the third quarter clock. Mayfield in the first half only threw Devin McCourty for 47 yards. That drive he threw for 57 yards for Tampa Bay. 14-9, the Lions lead cut.
That's what they needed. Big drive by Baker, passing the ball, and some run game by White.
Here's the ensuing kickoff, and it's taken by Jacob Sailors, the running back, out of bounds at the 10, the 20 on the hash mark, the 25, and out to the 27-yard line, 26-yard return. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Coast to coast and around the world, this is Westwood One, your home for the NFL and Monday Night Football. Lions begin it on the kickoff return at their 27, 1st and 10. Goff under center, offset eye, snap, spin, handoff, Gibbs, up the middle he goes, over the guard on the hash, the 30, and up to the Lion 32-yard line. Gain of 5, right up the middle, found the room, 2nd down and 5, third quarter clock at 8:25.
It's such a treat to watch Gibbs run. A hole opens up and my eyes just get so big. Oh, my goodness, is he going? And then someone jumps in the way. I said, cut back. But he's so explosive and gets where he wants to go so fast.
3 tight ends with Goff under center. He's thrown a touchdown pass and a pick. He's at his own 32. It's a 2nd and 5. He got the snap. He rolls on the fake handoff. He throws on the near side. And the pass caught by the tight end, Laporta. Short pass. Levante David brings him down on the near sideline at the 35 of the Lions. A gain of 3 in the play. So it will be 3rd down and 2. Don't miss all the NFL excitement next Sunday on CBS and Fox. Check your local listings for games and times in your area. That's the first reception for Laporta, the tight end for the Lions. Lining up now, 3rd down and 2. All black, blue helmets, under center Goff. His own Lion 35. 3rd and 2, the snap, the fake handoff, the short pass. It's caught on the far side, 40. Far sideline, 45, and run out of bounds is the tight end, Brock Wright. Caught it over his shoulder on the fly, in stride. He moves the ball, angling to the far sideline to the 49 of the Lions. A 15-yard catch and run, 1st down Detroit.
Detroit just as good as any offense in the league of just making plays look exactly the same. They run a formation. Wright comes fast in motion. Usually he blocks. That time he skips past somebody, runs in the flat, wide open for the 1st down.
Goff's got 200 passing yards and a 27-yard touchdown and a 1st and 10 on the logo at his own 49. There's the snap, pitch out Gibbs. Over the tackle, the 45, the 40. Angles to the far sideline, the 35-yard line of Tampa Bay, and tackled around the ankles. They'll say the knee hit at the 36 of the Buccaneers. He was angling over the far side, over the left tackle. That's a gain of 15 on the ground by Jahmyr Gibbs.
Another big hole opened up by this Lions offensive line. Right in the middle. It's what we call zone. Everybody's moving to their left, blocking whoever's there. Gibbs makes the cut, and Jameson Williams working his butt off, blocking down the field.
Gibbs has 181 total yards tonight. The 36 of Tampa Bay, 1st and 10 Detroit, leading 14-9. Goff under center, the snap, the turn, the handoff Gibbs. Over the left tackle again, crossing the 35 to the 33-yard line on a gain of 3 for the Lions running back. And our clock at 5:50 and ticking in the 3rd, and a 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Lions. They come in 4-2. Buccaneers come in 5-1.
One of the big topics for this Tampa defense tomorrow is just going to be missed tackles. They've done a good job getting there, but Gibbs or Montgomery or St. Brown, they've usually made the first guy miss, and that's hurt this defense tonight.
2nd down, 7 with the Lions right now at the 33-yard line of the Buccaneers. Single back, Goff under center. They're moving left to right. The tight end in motion. The snap is there. The 5-man rush. It's a screen pass to Gibbs 40. Near side 30. On the hash line. He goes to the 20. Got a block at the 10. Broke a tackle, and then he was tackled from behind by Winfield at the 5. On a catch and run at 28 on the near side. He moves the ball down to the 5 of Tampa Bay, and a 1st and goal for Detroit.
Just a halfback swing pass out to the right side. And Penei Sewell is so disappointed in himself. One guy left, and he misses Antoine Winfield Jr., and he makes the tackle. Good play by Winfield Jr.
From the 5 of the Buccaneers, Detroit has it 1st and goal. Goff under center. Gibbs the back, the snap, the spin, handoff. Gibbs knifing his way, spins in, breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Detroit. 5-yard touchdown run by Jahmyr Gibbs. His 2nd touchdown run tonight. And he vaults the Lions on top of the Buccaneers. 20-9, 4.5 to play in the 3rd.
Another play for this Tampa defense. They had this run shut down. Zion McCollum comes in from the left side unblocked at the last minute. Gibbs sees him, put the foot in the ground, and he spins out of it. Once he spins out of it, the only thing left is crossing the goal line. Just unbelievable play by Gibbs.
Gibbs has 217 total yards, 2 touchdown runs. That of 5 earlier for 78. And the extra point here away by Bates, and good. Gibbs had a run of 5. He had a catch and run of 15. Wright had a catch and run, the tight end of 15. Gibbs had a catch and run of 28. What a drive, beginning at the Lion 27. And a new score from Michigan. Lions 21-9 over the Buccaneers, 4.5 in the 3rd. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She can get a deal. Book telehealth if she feels.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
Right now, when you buy more carpet at the Home Depot, you save more. During our Buy More, Save More event going on now. Upgrade your carpeting with top brands, then let us install it for you with prices starting at just 49 cents per square foot. Select from a wide assortment of carpet to fit your room, lifestyle, and budget during the Buy More, Save More event at the Home Depot. Offer valid October 16th through November 2nd, 2025. Base price for standard installations only. Excludes Traffic Master and stock carpet. For licenses, see homedepot.com/license numbers.
The pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. Crafted with our signature espresso and real pumpkin sauce. Then topped with whipped cream, cinnamon, and nutmeg. The PSL. Get it while it's hot or iced. Only at Starbucks.
Why pay more for a great shave? Choose Barbasol, America's #1 brand of shaving cream. Barbasol's instant thick lather gives you a close, comfortable shave at a trusted value.
Barbasol. Along with three-time Super Bowl champion Devin McCourty. Don't you like hearing that, by the way?
It always has a nice ring to it.
Are you kidding me? My goodness. I'm just Kevin Harlan. We're here in the Grainger broadcast booth. Game changers count on Grainger for professional-grade products, fast delivery, and free technical support. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by to get what you need. 4:39 to play in the third. Detroit leading with a great answer-back touchdown of their own, leading over the Buccaneers 21-9. Al Rosenberg is our engineer here in Detroit. We'll be doing the World Series for ESPN Radio coming up. Always handles our big games, including the Super Bowl for Westwood One. So the Lions are going to kick off from their 35, and that'll be Jake Bates, who will kick off from left to right. Crowd really enjoying it. We had a beautiful day here in Detroit, about 60 degrees, 65, brilliant sunshine, the trees. Fall is here and a gorgeous day. We're indoors tonight. The ensuing kickoff after the touchdown run of 5. It's taken by Cameron Johnson at the goal line for Tampa Bay. Runs on the near side to the 20. Then stops and goes across the field, running along the 20 from the near side to the far, and then knocked out of bounds. He ran laterally a long way, and he only got 21 yards out of that return. Every Westwood One football broadcast is once again available on all Alexa-enabled devices. Just say Open Westwood One Sports, and you'll be taken straight to the action. That's what happens when Devin McCourty goes home. He just says, "Hey Alexa, Open Westwood One Sports." It does. Dinner has to wait. You're listening to the games, aren't you?
I'm listening to usually you and Kurt Warner crushing these Monday night games.
All right, let's see the Bucs now. Mayfield in his own 21 under center, 1st and 10. The snap, the fake handoff, rolling to the near side, throwing on the run. Short pass to his running back and a quick tackle and no gain on the play. The hit by Amik Robertson on the running back, Rachaad White, on a short pass to the near sideline. It is a gain of a yard they'll give him, and he's out to the 22 of Tampa Bay.
The Detroit discipline has really stuck out for them defensively. All of these different misdirection plays, that's a bootleg play. You need someone to bite on the run. Nope. Amik Robertson stays home, ball's thrown in the flat, no gain, tackled on the spot.
Mayfield through the air, 15-24, 104, a touchdown and a pick. His own 22 in the gun, moving in this third quarter from right to left. A lot of noise, an avalanche of it coming from that end of the field. Shotgun snap, here's the handoff out of the gun, goes to White over the left tackle. He's past the 25, he's on the numbers, and down about the 27-yard line of the Buccaneers. Our clock ticking here in the third at 3:33. It's a gain of 6, and now Devin McCourty, 3rd and 3 for Tampa Bay.
Good job. Baker Mayfield sees 2 safeties high. He checks to the run. Thomas Harper comes up and makes a good open field tackle to set up this 3rd and 3. Good job by this guy filling in for Kirby Joseph.
21-9, Lions lead. Buccaneers again facing a lot of noise in the gun. Mayfield 3rd and 3. His own 28. There's the snap. He'll roll out of the pocket from the gun, sets and throws down the sideline across the way for Ibuka, incomplete as he was trying to twist and turn his body at the 50, but the ball whistled overhead and out of bounds on that far sideline into his Buccaneer bench. It's 4th down, and here comes the punting unit for Tampa Bay.
Baker Mayfield, they have a bunch to the right with all 3 receivers. He had a chance maybe to find Johnson in the flat. He likes Ibuka further down the field. Tough throw to try to do, get it in between 2 defenders, and he just overthrows it.
Riley Dixon will punt. 4th 3 and out for the Bucs. It's a knee-high long snap, and the Dixon punt, and Khalif Raymond is back. He is running to the far sideline, catches it as he runs out of bounds. Flag is thrown on that far sideline. 2:51 to play in the 3rd. 47-yard punt as it stands now. 5-1 Tampa Bay, 2 straight wins, and 3-0 on the road here in Detroit. A tough matchup with the 4-2 Lions, who are coming off a loss at Arrowhead Sunday night in Kansas City to the Chiefs, but have rebounded well against one of the best teams in the NFL, the Buccaneers. And they're still talking about it on the field.
I think we're going to have a penalty on Tampa.
A member of the kicking team went out of bounds on his own. That is a 5-yard penalty. Detroit is elected to enforce that foul from the succeeding spot. 1st down, timeout.
Goff is back out there. The Lions have the ball and the lead 21-9 late in the 3rd over the Buccaneers. And we will step aside as you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things, like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Your business has goals, and you need the right team to help get you there. Don't cross your fingers and just hope quality candidates see your job posting. With Indeed-sponsored jobs, you can skip the waiting game and match with the talent that actually matters for your business. Plus, with Indeed-sponsored jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Don't leave hiring to chance. Hire better and work better with Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than just Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning. When I say insurance, you say financial services. Insurance. Financial services. Insurance. Financial services. Now when I say Nationwide, you say is both. Nationwide. Is both. Nationwide. Is both. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
Have you heard the Staples Easy button is back with even more easy? Press it for custom prints, shipping services, even passport photos. Staples, that was easy. 2:51, 3rd quarter. Lions lead it 21-9. Detroit has led the entire game. And their wonderful running back in his 3rd year out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs, his first career game with 200-plus scrimmage yards, 217 to be exact.
Kevin, we have plenty of time for him to add on
to
these stats right now. The way that he just ran the ball on that last drive. He's doing everything. Catching the ball, running the ball. He's a tough guy to stop out there.
Lions in all black tonight. Blue numbers, blue helmets, and they're moving on the artificial surface indoors here at Ford Field in downtown Detroit from left to right. With Goff in the gun, 1st and 10. He gets the snap. He looks. He bounces up and down. He pump fakes. He gets away. He backpedals from pressure and throws the ball away with a rainbow spiral over the bench of the Buccaneers on the far side of the field. 2nd and 10 for the Lions.
Good job by Goff not holding on to that ball. They go what we call a 3-step pass or a 90s concept where you want to hit that back foot on your third step and get rid of the ball. No one open, just gets rid of the ball.
Breaking huddle again. Montgomery is the back. Goff is under center. Lions 2nd down and 10 from their 30 to snap. He turns, hands it to Montgomery, and a run over the left tackle produces a yard. That'll be about it. Elijah Simmons among a couple Buccaneers to make the stop around his ankles. 32 at Detroit. Now 3rd and 9 for the Lions, who lead it 21-9.
This game has really turned in for Detroit. It seems like it's tough for them right now to even give Montgomery the ball and take Gibbs off the field. This series right here has been no Gibbs, and now we have a 3rd and long situation.
In the gun is Goff, 32 of the Lions. He has a 3rd down and 8. He's got 2 receivers on the right. He looks into the nickel. Arms outstretched, 5-man, 6-man rush. Line drive through up the middle, and it was grabbed at the 40-yard line by Laporta. He had a belt-high catch. He was belted when he grabbed it. He picks up 9 on 3rd and 8, and the Lion tight end comes up with a first down catch to the Detroit 41.
Tampa Bay ranks 5th in the amount of times they blitz. Well, guess what? Goff is one of the best. Stood right in the pocket and delivered a strike on 3rd down with the blitz coming at him.
First down and 10 with Goff under center from his Lion 41. And 1:27 to go in the 3rd. He gets the snap and he pitches to Montgomery. He goes over the right tackle, crossing the 45 and out to the Lion 46. It's a gain of 5, setting up Devin McCourty. 2nd down and 5 for Detroit, who have really found an offensive rhythm here in this second half.
Yeah, the response for them, Tampa Bay comes out and opens at half with a drive for a touchdown. And now, the last 2 possessions, Detroit has dominated, running the ball, throwing the ball, making it tough on Tampa.
Goff, who wears that blue number 16 on that black jersey at his own 46, 2nd and 5. He got the snap. He drops back on the fake handoff. Short pass near sideline, caught by Laporta, close to the first down. Hit by McCollum, goes rolling into the Lion bench below us here, shy of the 50. He's in Lion territory, picks up 4. Make it 3, and it will set up 3rd down and a long 2.
Detroit gives you so much to look at. The bootlegs, the play action.
They do.
And then you see the play action.
3rd down and a long 1, short 2, and they're on the logo. Clock is ticking, 12 seconds to play in the 3rd. Offset eye. Under center, Goff, the snap, the spin, handoff. Montgomery puts his head down, digs and turns and grinds and is stopped short over the right tackle. He got to the 50, but he needed the 49 of Tampa Bay, so he's short. And zeros on the clock in what is the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we'll go to the 4th. The Detroit Lions, who come in 4-2 and atop the NFC North, have a 21-9 lead over the Buccaneers. And we'll go to the 4th quarter. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
The United Airlines app has all the bells and whistles to make flying easier and can save you around 30 minutes at the airport. Get real-time flight updates, like a live countdown clock to boarding, even if your screen's locked. Get play-by-play directions through the airport with a personalized map. And if you want to make a game-time decision and go home early or stay longer, there are no fees to change your flight. Get the United app at united.com/app. No fees to change your flight. Excludes basic economy. Applies to flights originating in the U.S. Fare difference may apply.
Story goes that in Colonel Sanders' relentless pursuit of flavor, he cooked up a big, juicy, extra crispy KFC chicken sandwich with classic or spicy options. Then he added crisp pickles and put it on top of a fluffy brioche bun. But as he admired his culinary creation, he realized it was missing something. And after 3 sleepless nights, he figured it out. It was a really tiny price, so he made it just $3.99. The Colonel lived so he could chicken. Prices and participation may vary while supplies last. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
All right, gentlemen, this is Emmett Smith on behalf of Depend, and I've got the perfect play. Run straight to your doctor's office for a life-changing catch. Because when prostate cancer is caught early, it's up to 99% treatable, and 1 blood test might be all it takes. And now through November, Depend is donating to the Prostate Cancer Foundation for select purchases. Talk about a great play.
From September 1st to November 30th, Depend is donating 25 cents to the Prostate Cancer Foundation for Depend Shields Guards Real Fit products purchased in the U.S. up to a maximum of $300,000 sold in Mississippi.
Reminder, the NFL International games continue from Berlin on Sunday, November 9th. Falcons against the Colts. Sunday morning football only on NFL Network and also streaming on NFL Plus. Subscription required for NFL Plus. Visit plus.nfl.com for terms. You can also hear that game right here on Westwood One. I mistakenly said Detroit was in first. They are not. Green Bay is in first. They are 4-1-1. Lions are 4-2. And even if Detroit wins, they would still be in second place. Oh, and Green Bay has beaten Detroit already.
That's a lot going on. Once you start throwing the ties in there, I have no idea.
And you could tell I had no idea, right? And that's surprising for a man from the University of Kansas to screw up the math. But I guess I did. 4th and 1. Right now, starting the fourth quarter. They're at midfield. Gibbs is in. Goff under center. The snap. It's a pitch out. And it goes to St. Brown and then gives it off on a pitch out to Gibbs, who turns the corner, running laterally to the far sideline. And let's see if he got the first down. I think he did. He got 2, and they needed 1. It is a first down. So the little pitch went to Amon-Ra St. Brown, the running back. Gibbs got the pitch out from the receiver, and he digs his way to the far sideline, and a first down for Detroit.
A play they ran a few weeks ago where you hand off to St. Brown and he pitches an option style to Gibbs. Tampa misses 3 tackles and Gibbs falls forward for the first down.
You're right. They did that in Baltimore on the Monday night game from the 49 of Tampa Bay. Goff under center for the Lions. Got the snap, fakes the handoff, short side arm throw. It's caught by Raymond at the 50. Far side on the numbers down to the 48 and picked up 2 as he's tackled at the Buccaneer 47-yard line. We are in the fourth and Detroit leads it 21-9.
Yeah, for Tampa, that's so heartbreaking when they come out with one of these trick plays that you've seen on film and you play it the right way and you just miss the tackles and you don't make the guy fall backwards. Now you're out there for a new set of downs.
They're on the logo. They're at the 47 of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lions have it 2nd down and 8, moving from right to left. There's a shotgun snap and a handoff out of the gun with Montgomery digging his way by the Buccaneer 45 between the hash marks and down to the 44 of Tampa Bay.
I have not been a fan as much of the Gibbs takes a series, Montgomery. I think it lets the defense off the hook a little bit. You want to force communication. When Gibbs is in the game, it's a little different than when Montgomery's in. So within a drive, when the defense has to talk about it, it makes it harder. And I think they've made it a little easy on Tampa. Not that it's not paying off with his touchdowns.
Lions with 27 consecutive wins when leading starting the fourth quarter, as they do now. 3rd and 6. From the 45 of Tampa Bay, shotgun snap to Goff. Low line drive, wide and incomplete, looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown on the near sideline. At about the 40-yard line, it's incomplete. The ball goes skipping off the turf and into the Detroit bench below us. It's 4th and 6. The Buccaneer defense holds, and the Lions will punt the ball with 3:13-12 to go here in the fourth.
St. Brown on the out route. Jamel Dean was all over that play. Good thing for Goff. He did not leave it inside because that would have been a pick 6.
The punt from Jack Fox. He'll boot it from right to left for Detroit. It's caught, fair caught, on the numbers at about the 10-yard line of the Buccaneers. Well-placed 34-yard Lion punt. We'll take a break. 2 minutes into the fourth. Lions holding on to a 21-9 lead over the Buccaneers, and this is Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
Ready to kick off the fun? Chumba Casino is your go-to game plan during halftime or overtime. From spinning slots to instant scratch-style cards, it's like running the perfect play, all from home. New players score a free welcome bonus and daily logins with a shot at some serious prizes every time you play. Get in the game and visit ChumbaCasino.com today. Let's Chumba. Sponsored by VGW Group. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Must be over 21 and present in a state where it's legal to play.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
LinkedIn gets B2B marketing and knows that every win is derived from a well-orchestrated play. With LinkedIn ads, every ad gets served to the MVPs you need. LinkedIn has grown to a network of over 1 billion professionals that you can reach based on job title, industry, and more. Start converting your B2B audience into high-quality leads today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Just go to linkedin.com/campaign. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. Only on LinkedIn ads.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
Back in Detroit, along with Devin McCourty, Kevin Harlan, we're in the Grainger broadcast booth. Draw up a winning play with Grainger. Offering supplies and solutions for every industry, Grainger will help your business cross the goal line. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. We've got 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Lions lead it 21-9. They just punted. Buccaneers take over. Here comes the roar at the 11. The Buccaneers, Mayfield in the gun. In Tampa Bay territory, 1st and 10. There's the snap. He turns right. He sets up at the 1. He throws down the sideline. Caught by Otten over the shoulder. 25-30 on the near sideline. Knocked out of bounds. At the 31-yard line of the Buccaneers, a quick strike. 20 yards through the air. Mayfield to the tight end. First down, Tampa Bay at the 31.
Yeah, cover 2, coverage right here. Cade Otten runs down the sideline. Baker Mayfield puts the ball right between the corner and the safety for a big pickup. Something we have to watch. Yasin is out, and Nick Whiteside is in at the other corner opposite Amik Robertson.
It's 1st and 10. Buccaneer 31. Mayfield under center. The back is White. The snap is there. The fake handoff. The 3-man rush. The line drive throw down the numbers. Incomplete for Ibuka, who's been quiet tonight. 2nd down and 10 for the Bucs. They come in 5-1 with 2 consecutive wins, and they have won a lot of close games, as we know. They won 4 games, Devin McCourty, by 3 points or fewer this season.
This has been their specialty in the fourth quarter, playing their best ball, getting good drives by the offense, defensive stops. So this will be the first drive to start off this fourth quarter for them. Let's see what they can get.
The bare-armed Mayfield indoors here in Detroit, rearranging his receivers. That is 31. 2nd down 10. The snap is there. The 6-man rush. The short throw caught 36-yard line. Belt high. Ibuka on the numbers. Near side of the field. He's out to the 37 of the Bucs. He picks up 6. Setting up 3rd and 4 for Tampa Bay. They trail 21-9.
Good job by Detroit being on that. There was a lot of movement. Receivers running from left to right, right to left. They eventually get a line, and it seems like it's going to be a really big play. But Detroit all over it. Quick throw to Ibuka, tackle as soon as he catches the ball.
It's at the 37-yard line of the Buccaneers. 3rd down 4. Mayfield in the gun. 11:40 to play in the fourth. Shotgun snap. Here goes the flag. And a line drive pass near sideline. Broken up. Intended for Ibuka down the sideline at the Detroit 40-yard line on the near side in front of the Lions sideline. And the flag was thrown. It was a free play for the offense.
Illegal shift. Offense.
Oh.
2-minute motion that did not get set. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
4th down for the Bucs. 4th and 4. Looks like the offense may stay on the field. They're running out of time. 11:36 in the fourth. Here's somewhat of a gamble, Devin McCourty.
Definitely a gamble. I think they just don't feel great about getting another stop against this Detroit offense. So they're going to take a chance right here. I look for Detroit to play some man-to-man and get on these guys. Let's see what they can cook up for Tampa.
Buccaneers break huddle. 4th down and 4 at their own 37. Trailing 21-9. Mayfield in the shotgun. Oh, they got all kinds of guys on that defensive line. There's the snap. They rush 5. Mayfield under duress, got away, throws a pass. It's caught by Auten. He was diving for the ball. It was jarred loose when he hit the ground on a lunge after he caught it on the hash mark. He may have gotten enough yards for the first down, as the ball will be spotted, and they've not put it down. Neither sideline has the official because they've run to the middle. And normally they stay on the sideline.
The ruling on the field is a catch and then a fumble. By rule, on 4th down, only the fumbler can advance the ball.
Right.
The fumbler did it, though, get past the line to gain. It is a first down.
Oh, the fans will love that. That's the Dave Casper rule, if you remember that. So the ball will go down at the 41-yard line of the Buccaneers, and their drive stays alive.
Dan Campbell is yelling. I think he wants to get an official over to him and see what's going on. Official still talking at the middle. I'm not sure if Cade Otton reaches this ball past the first down marker to know if it's first down Tampa or first down Detroit.
Buccaneer offense remains out there. They call it a first down pass on 4th and 4. He got 4. It's 1st and 10 Bucks, trailing 21-9. Drive is alive at the 41.
Dan Campbell's challenging.
He throws the red flag on the near sideline to challenge the spot. He'll challenge the spot. I thought the knee was down, the ball was across, but the spot was at the same time a little generous.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting.
Detroit is challenging the ruling on the field that the receiver did in fact complete the process of the catch. Timeout.
So this Close Shave Instant Replay Review sponsored by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Why pay more for gels when Barbasol delivers an instant thick lather for a close, comfortable shave? Choose Barbasol, a quality shave and trusted value. We have 11:09 to play in the 4th. The Lions have led the whole way and on top now, 21-9, as you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
The United Airlines app has all the bells and whistles to make flying easier and can save you around 30 minutes at the airport. Get real-time flight updates, like a live countdown clock to boarding, even if your screen's locked. Get play-by-play directions through the airport with a personalized map. And if you want to make a game-time decision and go home early or stay longer, there are no fees to change your flight. Get the United app at united.com/app. No fees to change your flight. Excludes basic economy. Applies to flights originating in the U.S. Fare difference may apply.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Upgrade your laundry routine with a durable and reliable Maytag laundry pair at Lowe's. Like the new Maytag washer and dryer with performance-enhanced stain-fighting power. Designed to cut through serious dirt and grime. And what's great is this laundry pair is in stock and ready for delivery when you need it the most. Don't miss out. Shop Maytag in-store or online today at Lowe's.
A reminder, you can watch NFL Network and Westwood announcer, analyst Kurt Warner, Sundays, 9 a.m. Eastern, NFL Game Day morning, only on NFL Network. So they have ruled it was a catch in a lunge and a first down by the Tampa Bay tight end.
Yeah, and I think what's most important, they got it right. Cade Otton did a good job, secured the ball, and an unbelievable play by him to reach the ball across before that knee hit, with Anzalone bearing down on him. A really good play by Otton.
21-9, Lions lead it. Touchdown passes by Goff and Mayfield in the game. But Gibbs with 2 touchdown runs for the Lions, one of 78 yards. They are still looking at something on the replay monitor on the sideline. John Hussey is. And probably the clock, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, because the spot now should be
the 41.
Yeah.
After a second look, it is determined that the receiver was actually short of the line to gain. It will be Detroit's ball, first down. Also, we are going to give Detroit back their challenge and their timeout.
I don't know that I've ever heard that.
After a new second, what look? What, like, I don't. Is that from New York? Like, how does that work?
Well, it is New York, and after looking at it now again, we have another angle here in our Grainger broadcast booth, and it looked like he was shy by about literally a fingernail. I mean, it was so close. How about that?
I think it's getting a little fuzzy too with these reviews
on the game clock
of when you make an original call, it's supposed to be without a doubt that the call is changed. Sometimes, like, you're going to a second look and you're doing this and you're doing that. It's like, hey, aren't you supposed to check it? If it's not clear, we move on. We keep the call on the field.
Well, they're going over to talk to Todd Bowles, the Buccaneer head coach, on that far sideline. 3 officials over there describing what is going on. The play was originally challenged by Dan Campbell on the near sideline, the Lions head coach. If it was a catch, and then everything is open up. When you review, you look at everything. Did he have enough space? Was the knee, the lunge, all of it? And the catch, of course, was made, so that was confirmed. But the lunge was short with the knee down, and Anzalone riding him down like a rodeo cowboy at the 40. And so, got about a 5-minute delay, and here we go. Lions take over on downs. 40-yard line of Tampa Bay. The snap to Goff. The pitch out goes to Gibbs. And Vita Vea will devour him at the line of scrimmage and no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Lions and the 4th quarter clock with a player down. 4th quarter clock is at 11:20. A Lion player, nope, that's a Buccaneer player is down. Is that Jamel Dean? Nope, no, it is not. It is the terrific rusher Hassan Reddick, who's been quiet tonight. Reddick is down, holding on to his right ankle.
It'll be interesting now where Tampa can get the energy after a call like that and now watching a player go down.
Trailing the Lions 21-9. We're going to take a break. Injury timeout. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu, medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ever notice that when your shop needs a part, Napa is there? It's no accident. Napa spent 100 years building a nationwide network of parts and know-how for one reason: to keep businesses moving. Whether you've got a fleet of 500 trucks or a single bay garage, they've got you covered with the parts and expert service you need when and where you need it. Because at Napa, they're the pros that know how to keep you running at full speed. Stock up on the parts that keep your business moving today at Napa.
Buccaneer player Hassan Reddick is down, now being hoisted to his feet. And he'll start walking off the field very slowly for the Buccaneers. I want to remind you the copyright of tonight's broadcast on Westwood One is owned by the NFL on behalf of its member clubs, with all rights to this broadcast reserved. And any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or any other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the NFL is strictly prohibited. Tough night for the Bucs. Evans is out, concussion, and they're looking at his shoulder. Reddick is hurt. He's a huge part of their defense. He has walked off the field.
And overall, this defense has just been on the field a lot tonight. 57 plays. You get tired after a while, Kevin.
Yeah. It's 2nd down and 10 for the Lions at the Buccaneer 40 under center. Goff, he rolls out of the pocket after the snap. Chased and brought down from behind by Anthony Nelson, who jumped on his back and rode him down. It's a sack, and it is 3rd and 10, and the ball is about 5 inches now beyond the 40, closer to the 41 with that sack for the Bucs. 4th tonight. They had 6 last week against the Niners.
Kevin, this right here is a play of the game, I think. Whether it's a first down or getting in field goal range, Tampa has to try to make a big stop and not give up points.
3rd down, long 10. 0 of 19 on 3rd and 10 or more for the Lions offense this season. Shotgun snap to Goff. Sets up. Line drive down the middle. Wobbles incomplete. And downfield at about the 15-yard line. He was looking for Jamison Williams. The ball whistled over his head, wobbling. It's 4th and 10. They're going to try a field goal, and we think it will be 58-yard field goal try by the Lions. Clock at 10:23 in the 4th.
Best thing Tampa could ask for right here. Bates can make these field goals, so we'll have to see how it works out.
Bates has a career long of 58. This is a 58-yard try. Ball put down, kick is up, and it is hits the upright. Ricochets in. It's good. A boink, a doink, and down for 3. 58-yard field goal. The Lions 24-9. And Tampa Bay, even with that, still within 2 scores.
Bates had a look of, he was just like, whoa. I'm happy that thing fell in after missing one earlier. Just slipped in there after hitting the field goal post.
And the lead is 24-9 Detroit. With that field goal, Barbasol will make yet another donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol, the trusted choice for a close and comfortable shave. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. 58-yard career-long tying field goal for Jake Bates. Bucs have to score a touchdown in this drive, don't you think? I mean, they got to.
And now it's not just about scoring you got to score fast. You got to get points, then you got to try to get a stop and get the ball back. So time is not your friend. So you want to move the ball, but they're going to need some chunk plays. They're going to need this ball down the field so they don't waste too much time.
All right, Bates has the ball teed up at the 35 for the Lions. The kickoff is going to come from our right to our left to Tampa Bay. He only takes a couple strides to the ball and has a chip shot, which is end over end. It's taken at the 1. Cameron Johnson on the hash, the 10. The number's the 20. Cuts to the numbers, the 30. And hit maybe shy of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Down he goes on a 29-yard return all season long. You can stream the NFL on Westwood One for free, which is sponsored by LinkedIn Ads. With LinkedIn Ads, every ad gets served to the MVPs you need. Get a $250 credit when you spend $250 on your first campaign. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. It's 1st and 10. 29-yard line. Buccaneers have it. With the shotgun snap to Mayfield and a 4-man rush, and he moves up to avoid, and he throws a short pass up the middle, caught 35-yard line by the twirling tight end Hutton. on the hash mark to the 42, going right up the middle. Caught that ball chest high and maneuvers for 13 and a first down for the Bucs.
And good sense of urgency. Ball just spotted. They're going to get this play off in a few seconds.
42 of Tampa Bay, trailing 24-9. Shotgun snap Mayfield, 5-man rush. A lot of mess around him, and he throws the ball outside for White. And it's over his head and drifting incomplete on that far sideline at about the 47-yard line of the Buccaneers. It is incomplete. It is second down and 10. Our clock is at 9:42 in the fourth.
And now the pressure's on for this Tampa Bay offensive line. Detroit knows you're passing the ball every down. You're one-dimensional. You can see right there that 5-man rush closed the pocket in. Baker Mayfield had nowhere to go.
Whole new secondary tonight for the injury-depleted Detroit Lions. Second down 10, 42 of the Bucs. Mayfield in the gun. Here's the snap, 4-man rush. He moves up, he's hit, he stops, he sets, he throws. It's a wobbly pass, 45-yard line. It's a bell right catch for the tight end. Otten goes to the 50. Tackle there, picks up 8. It's 3rd and 2 for Tampa Bay. Oh, Millette is down, a defensive back, and they are in short supply for the Lions, holding on to his right hamstring. Sitting down at the 50, and here comes the athletic training staff of the Lions out there with 9:27 to play in the fourth.
Kevin, I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay up here with you. They might call me down there.
They need you, believe me.
As long as they get in the red zone, I'll stretch these hamstrings out and go.
So we've got cramping from Rock Yassin, who is on a bike on the Detroit sideline trying to stay limber. We have an injury here to Millette, and it looked like a hamstring as he holds on to the back of his left thigh. Millette had an injury earlier in this game. They have brought in the rookie free agent, or second-year free agent, Thomas Harper. They've also got veteran Trey Flowers. Reddick, meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, their starting outside edge rusher, has just been carted off the field. He is headed to the locker room for the Bucs. It's a tough game.
This is a tough game, and as Millette goes off, he's not even bending that right leg, really. So not a good sign for this Detroit secondary and how they're going to be able to finish the game with so many different guys in the lineup, even different from how they started the week off throughout the practice week.
Lions, by the way, have a bye next week. That's thankfully coming at a great time for their injury-plagued roster. 3rd down 2 at the 50. Shotgun snap. Mayfield hands off. And it goes to White over the left tackle, diving. He's got the first down. Brought down in the play by Aleem McNeil. On the play, he picks up 2. It is a first down for the Buccaneers, who assemble at the line. They shun the huddle. They trail 24-9. Under 9 to play in the fourth.
Watch the shot, possibly.
48-yard line of Detroit. Shotgun snap to the quarterback, Mayfield. Line drive throw. High on the far side. Incomplete for the leaping Tez Johnson. He was leaping high with both hands above that pewter helmet. On the far sideline, incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Buccaneers. Clock at 8:49 in the fourth.
Baker Mayfield really wanted this. Detroit Lions opting to play some zone coverage now. Cover 2, Tez Johnson runs what we call a corner route. Runs vertical, breaks out towards the sideline about 20 yards deep. And Baker couldn't squeeze it in between the corner and the safety for the first down.
On the painted Lion logo at midfield, they're at the 48 of the Lions, and Tampa Bay 2nd down and 10 in the gun. Baker Mayfield, there's the snap, the drop back of 5. Here comes the rush from Anzalone. He pump fakes and runs out of the pocket and throws far sideline incomplete. Looking for a Bucca. Harper broke it up. Flag thrown on the play. Back where Mayfield wants that pass. It's going to be against Tampa Bay.
Holding. Offense number 62. That penalty is declined. 3rd down.
That is the starting center, Graham Barton, for the Bucs. Hutchinson and Anzalone were over there, coming up the middle for Detroit. Clock at 8:43 in the fourth. Declining the penalty, 3rd and 10 for Tampa Bay. 48 of the Lions.
Yeah, Tampa ran the same play, but to decline it is kind of confusing because you'd rather than just continue to waste time, use the time to complete passes, let the clock tick away, but we shouldn't doubt Dan Campbell, I guess.
Mayfield 20 of 35, 154 through the air, 48 of the Lions, 3rd down and 10, in the gun, moving left to right. Arms dangling at his side. Shotgun snap. Left tackle block. Line drive throw. Mayfield caught on a leap at the 40 on the numbers. And falling down eventually is the wide receiver Tez Johnson to the 35 of the Lions on the far side of the field. 13-yard leaping catch. Tumbling ahead. First down Mayfield, 35 of Detroit. And again lining up. No huddle. 35 of the Lions. In the gun. 1st and 10. There's the snap. 4-man rush. Mayfield looks left, looks right, now throws right, short pass. It's caught 35-yard line by the running back White. Looking for a block. He got 3, running on the painted numbers. Down to the 32 of the Lions. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Bucs, who trail 24-9.
Good job of Howlett, just making the tackle and keep him in bounds. Make the clock continue to tick.
It's a shotgun snap on 2nd and 7 from the 32 of Detroit. Mayfield back. Oh, the ball drawn free. It rolls. It's loose. It's a fumble. And there's a pile at the 30. Lions say they've got it, pointing in that direction. Let's see. We've had a lot of turnovers tonight, 2 apiece. And these teams, as we've mentioned many times, have been so good in that category. The Buccaneers retain possession. Left tackle, all-pro. Tristan Wirfs jumped on the ball as Mayfield was under duress and the ball knocked away in a crumbling and messy pocket.
I think 3 or 4 guys all had a chance. They dived, they missed. They grabbed it, somebody else misses. Sliding between guys' legs. Ball was all over the place. Buccaneers are lucky to come back with that ball. Mayfield holding it with one hand as he was getting sacked.
7:22, clock ticking in the 4th. Buccaneers trail 24-9. Inside the 30 of the Lions. It's 3rd down and 5.
Challenge flag thrown out by Campbell.
It's another one thrown out by the Detroit Lions head coach here on the near sideline. With our clock at 7:17.
I wonder what he's challenging on this play. Does he think it's a pass?
Detroit is challenging that the runner was down by contact short of the line of the game.
What line the game?
Todd Bowles had that same quizzical look that we just heard in your voice.
He has to be saying he's down on the sack, right?
It was 2nd and 7. Now it is 3rd and 5. The ball is inside the Lion 30. And the challenge is here with the Lions leading 24-9. Gibbs 2 rushing touchdowns. Goff with a 27-yard touchdown pass to St. Brown. The spot is what they're challenging, with the ball rolling all over the turf as Mayfield was walloped and the ball was jarred free.
I wonder how they're going to watch this and determine exactly when the ball is recovered and they know.
There's some bad stuff that happens in the bottom of those piles.
Yes,
huh?
it is.
Do you want to describe? You want to tell our audience?
There were some key things that you, and if you got little kids in the car, but you had to always close your legs, close your butt, protect anything valuable on your body, because at the bottom of the pile, you did what you had to do.
The runner did, in fact, fumble the ball, but it was recovered by an offensive player in advance of that recovery. We are going to charge Detroit a timeout for an unsuccessful challenge.
Are you laughing at the challenge that was challenged, or how to protect yourself in the bottom of the pile, Kevin?
Oh, man. You're welcome here any Monday night. You know that? You are welcome here any Monday night. So it is 3rd and 5. The ball is not moved. The challenge unsuccessful by the Lions. 7:17 in the 4th. Lions lead it 24-9. 3rd and 5. The Buccaneers and their quarterback Mayfield in the gun. 4 wide. Shotgun snap. 4-man rush. Moving up. Hit. Throws the ball, and the arm were deflected as in his throw was wobbling to the near side and flutters incomplete because the pressure was there. The arm was hit, and the ball was tipped as it was released. Incomplete.
Good job, Aiden Hutchinson off the edge. They leave him one-on-one. He gets to Baker Mayfield's right arm as he's throwing the ball. He grabs that, he hits it, and the ball can't come out clean on the Mayfield throw.
Charlie Heck, the right tackle, having a heck of a time dealing with Aiden Hutchinson tonight. 4th and 5 for the Buccaneers inside the 30 of Detroit. Shotgun snap, line drive throw, caught on a cross. Otten, the diving catch, 21-yard line. It is a first down for Tampa Bay. What a throw by Mayfield. 7-yard laser. Put him at the 22 of the Lions. The drive stays alive. Under 7 to go in the 4th. Long drive right here. Shotgun snap to Mayfield. Sets up from the 22 and throws a short pass, and it's caught by Sterling Shepard on the hash, 20-yard line of the Lions. He gets a chest-high grab. It's at the 20, and it's 2nd down and 5 with the Bucks in the Lowe's red zone. Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them. So they're helping you with deals on top brands like Scott's, Pit Boss, Cobalt, and Trex Decking. Lowe's, the official partner of the NFL. Buccaneers down 24-9. 2nd down 8 inside the Lion 20. 6:15 to go in the game. Shotgun snap to Mayfield. 5-man rush. Line drive throw. End zone incomplete. Overshoots the receiver. 5 yards deep in the end zone. Crossing toward the near sideline. In the end zone. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Tampa Bay has the exact call that they want. 3 receivers to the left side. 2 receivers both run over routes to the other side of the field. Tez Johnson's open by 5 yards, and Baker Mayfield just overthrows him. Would have been a touchdown if he was able to put the ball on the money.
Buccaneers trying to dial up that Bronco-type comeback that we saw yesterday in the Rockies. 3rd down and 8. Inside the 20 of Detroit. Shotgun snap to Mayfield. Left tackle block. Short pass, crossing pattern. Shepard upended at the 18, falling to the 17. Millette is the one to get the wide receiver on the painted numbers. 17 of the Lions. 4th and 5 again. 5:50 in the 4th. Clock ticking. And the Lions lead it 24-9 over Tampa Bay.
Good job by Kelvin Shepard and his Detroit Lions secondary. They show like they're doubled on Ibuka. Then they wait. As soon as Shepard comes on the crossing route, that safety leaves the double and fires down and makes a tackle before the first down marker.
Mayfield 4th and 5 at the Detroit Lions 17. Alone in the gun. There's the snap. 4-man rush. Cocks his arm. Launches a spiral pass to the goal line near side. Incomplete and a flag thrown. Aiming for Sterling Shepard down the near sideline. It looks like it's a flag on the secondary of the Lions.
Pass interference, defense number 27. That ball he placed at spot of the foul. Automatic, first down.
Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is Westwood One. You're home for Monday Night Football. .5:20 in the 4th. It's 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers, who trail 24-9. And Devin McCourter, they're at the 14-yard line of the Lions.
Yeah, unfortunate right there. Millette, he gets beat a little bit with a hesitation, a double move, had to grab. Good job by him not giving up the touchdown, though.
14-yard line of the Lions. Mayfield in the gun, 1st and 10. The belt high shotgun snap. He gets the right tackle block. Now he's flushed from the pocket, running to the far side. Throws a sidearm throw, caught at the 10. Grabbed over there by the wide receiver. It is Sterling Shepard with the grab, but he only picks up 2. As he curled back, he's down to the 12 on the far sideline, deep in Lion territory.
You said it earlier, Kevin. Aiden Hutchinson is giving Charlie Heck all he can handle. They try to chip him with the back, Rachaad White, but he just bull rushes him. And I think Detroit likes this. Give up 2 yards or make the clock tick.
4:45 in the 4th. Tampa Bay 2nd down and 8 at the 12-yard line of the Lions. Shotgun formation, 5 wide. There's the snap. Blitz is on. Pass in the end zone. Broken up 5 yards deep. They had Ibuka, and coming through with a great play, Nick Whiteside, a free agent from Saginaw Valley State. They've gone very deep because of all the secondary injuries. He was about number 9 on the list, and he comes up with a touchdown, saving knockdown for the Lions.
This is why football is the ultimate team sport. Anzalone with the blitz. He sneaks in and he's right in Baker Mayfield's face. He can't step up on the throw. Throws a little short. Whiteside makes the play. Good team defense.
Lions lead at 24-9. Buccaneers have it 3rd down and 8 at the 12-yard line of Detroit. 5 wide in the gun Mayfield. The snap is there. The 4-man rush. Left tackle block. Line drive through end zone. Far sideline incomplete. Looking for White. And covered by the linebacker Campbell. It's 4th and 8 for Tampa Bay. 4.5 to go.
Jack Campbell, not known as a coverage guy, he sits in with Kelvin Shepherd every week one-on-one to learn the why of the defense. And you can see right there, matched up on Rachaad White, out wide, makes the play, maybe the play of the day so far.
18th play of the drive coming up for the Buccaneers, who began this at their 29. 4th down and 8. Trailing 24-9. 4.5 in the 4th. Mayfield in the gun. 12-yard line of the Lions. He looks left. He looks right. Shotgun snap. 5-man rush. Baker sets. Cocks his right arm. Line drive. Corner. High. Incomplete. Far side for Abuka. Covered again. Whiteside and Harper. And on downs, the ball goes to the Lions. Their defense holds. And a drive of almost 6 minutes for Tampa Bay produces nothing.
Walking around this stadium today, everyone was saying the only way they had a chance is if this Lions front got a ton of pressure. No, this secondary is covering. This is good defense by Whiteside. He has Ibuka covered, nowhere to throw the ball. I'm just so impressed by these guys coming in, moving up, and covering this Tampa Bay wide receiver group.
Terrific point. They have come out on a night when they were thought to be in real trouble, and they've taken it and grabbed this game by the throat. Now from the 13-yard line, Goff under center, deep in his own zone. 1st and 10, handoff. Montgomery runs over the right tackle, outside the hash to the 14 of the Lions, and a 1-yard gain, and the clock at 4:16.
Charge timeout, Tampa Bay.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers, with a reminder that once again you can listen to every NFL broadcast on Westwood One for free this season via the NFL app. Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Thursday, the international games, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas Day, all the postseason, all the way until Super Bowl 59. Shouldn't that be Super Bowl 60? It is.
Catching everything, Kev.
Well, yeah. I've only done 15 of them in a row. I probably should know that. But the copy's wrong. Anyway, go to the NFL app. It's free. And you can listen to every NFL game on that. Grammarian. Numerologist. Is that even a word, numerologist? Is it? I don't know. 2nd down 9. Ball at the 14 of the Lions. Goff under center. Handoff Montgomery. Trying to stiff arm his way, running laterally, then dives as he goes over the right tackle, crossing the Lion 15 to the Detroit 16, gain of 2. It's 3rd down 7, another Buccaneer timeout, 4:13 in the 4th.
This is a tough thing about this Detroit Lions team. Once they're up and they bring David Montgomery in, they start to wear that defense down. Now you know for Tampa, you're using your timeouts. You got to try to get a stop. You got to score right away. It has to be all shots now. And I think for Detroit, it's not just about winning. Dan Campbell and his style, they want to win with the ball. They want to run, get the 1st down, and end in victory formation.
That defense worked hard. They're on the sideline now, getting oxygen. Lion defense tonight, 11 passes defensed. That's a remarkable number.
Yeah. And on the flip side of that, this Tampa Bay's defense has been on the field 61 plays compared to 37.
16-yard line of the Lions. Goff in the gun, 3rd and 7. Quick lateral throw caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown and quickly tackled when he grabbed the ball at the 15 on the near side, losing a yard. It's 4th and 8, and the Buccaneers have just used their final timeout, and the clock at 4:09 in the 4th, and the Lions leading 24-9. I said the Giants. I did the Giants yesterday in Denver. Boy, that was a collapse.
I was about to say, but
my goodness.
If you're going to mention, that's a game to mention. That was unbelievable.
That was some kind of game. Denver scoring 33 fourth quarter points. It's only been done a couple times in the history of the game.
Yeah, we had a saying in New England, you can't win until you stop from losing.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Punt here from Jack Fox. He'll be inside his 5. And the belt-high long snap, and the Lions will punt it from right to left. Johnson under it, looking into the roof at the 23, runs inside the numbers 25, he breaks one tackle, he dances by another, and he's at the Buccaneer 32. That was a 10-yard return on a 63-yard Detroit Lion punt. And with no timeouts and 3:58 to go and trailing 24-9, the Buccaneers send Baker Mayfield back on the field with the 1st and 10 at the Buccaneer 33.
How about that? We had a lot of predictions tonight. 35, 38, high-scoring game, 33 total points by both teams. You never know what you're going to get in football. That's why it's the greatest sport in the world.
So the Buccaneers line up. Mayfield is 26 of 46 at his own 33, trailing 24-9. 1st and 10, 33-yard line of Tampa Bay with the shotgun snap, a running back block. Here comes Hutchinson. There goes Mayfield running out of the pocket. Throws to Ibuka. The belt-high catch to the 50. Down the middle of the 45. Broke a tackle the 40. Down the middle he goes to the 37-yard line of the Lions. Ibuka, the rookie out of Ohio State, a catch and run down the middle, belt-high of 30 yards. It's 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. 37-yard line of Detroit. Mayfield in the gun. The shotgun snap on 1st and 10, 3-man rush. He winds up, short throw. Near sideline, incomplete on the dive on the near side for the tight end Otten. 2nd down and 10. Clock at 3:24 in the 4th, with Detroit leading 24-9.
One thing that sticks out right now, too, in a 2-minute drill for this offense, usually when your receivers go deep, you might send in 2 new receivers. They just don't have the depth. With Mike Evans going out, they don't have enough guys that they can put in. So Buccaneers just ran off, but it's tough. Ryan Miller comes in. There's no one else to put in the game right now.
Probably good. That was an incompletion. It stops the clock. Buccaneers out of timeouts. 37 of the Lions. 2nd and 10. Mayfield gets the shotgun snap. He avoids the he fell down. He avoided the rusher, but then he tripped over that rusher's foot. Tyrus Wheat came through, and the quarterback was evasive and broke the tackle, got away, but then as he was maneuvering, he tripped over the defender's foot.
Yep. Mayfield trips, and it almost looks like we stuck that leg out a little bit. But what happened was Mayfield's going to let the ball rip. He has Tez Johnson on the over route, but he runs in to Ryan Miller as he's about to run, and it made Baker Mayfield hold the ball.
4 Lion sacks. 3rd down, 21, Mayfield, 48 of Detroit. He gets the snap in the gun, throws the passes. He's walloped in the pass. Goes sailing down the near sideline, incomplete, nobody home. At the 30 of the Lions, it's where it landed in front of their bench. It's incomplete, nobody open there. Coverage has been remarkable considering all the injuries in the secondary, and it will be 4th down and 21 for Tampa Bay, no timeouts.
And now we're watching this Detroit Lions front. They're just pinning their ears back, and they are rushing. Reader with a big hit on Baker Mayfield right there to make it tough. He just didn't have time to step in and try to deliver a good throw.
4th and 21, trailing 24-9. 48-yard line of Detroit. Shotgun snap to the Tampa Bay quarterback. 5-man rush, line drive throw down the middle. It's caught at the 35 by the wide receiver Ryan Miller. A 2-handed glove catch in front of his mask. On 4th and 21, they pick up 13, well shy of the first. The ball will be placed at the 34-yard line of the Lions, and they needed the 27. So on downs, it goes to Detroit. And that should be all she wrote. 24-9, Lions on top, 2:26 to go in the 4th. And they take over on downs.
Just unbelievable performance by Detroit's defense. Baker Mayfield has thrown the ball 50 times. Usually when you're without your secondary, you're not over here talking about make them one-dimensional, make them throw the ball. You're saying, let's kind of die a slow death and hope we can outscore them. Nope. Detroit aggressive, made them throw the ball, and then went out there and defended them and stopped them.
Goff will be under center, 1st and 10 at his own 34. Tight ends in tight. He's got a couple of them. He gets the snap, and he'll hand off here. And not a lot of rooms. Montgomery is buried with no gain, trying to run over the left guard. The clock is ticking. Buccaneers are out of timeouts. And this will take us to the 2-minute warning. And the Lions are hovering over their 5th win of the season. And the Buccaneers will drop to 5-2, and their modest two-game winning streak will come to a close as they'll suffer their first road loss. It's the 2-minute warning with Detroit on top, 24-9. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Honey, that flu keeping you up? Did you take NyQuil Intense Flu?
Nah, I got this. Okay, I don't got this.
Yeah, you need NyQuil Intense Flu.
Undo your flu with NyQuil Intense Flu. NyQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms so you can sleep.
You do got this.
NyQuil Intense Flu. The nighttime sniffling, aching fever. Best sleep with the flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Your business's one stop for stopping power? That's Napa. They're the pros that know brakes and suspension. That's why they're trusted by shop and business owners across the country to keep their bays stocked and their customers moving. From brake pads to ball joints, shocks to struts, Napa and their nationwide network of parts and exceptional service is right there with what you need when you need it. Stock up on the parts that keep your business moving today at Napa.
The NFL international games continue on NFL Network. And here, our stars come out in the morning. Let's go! Week 10, Bijan Robinson and the Falcons.
Touchdown, Atlanta!
Take on Daniel Jones and the Colts in Berlin.
Fireworks in the 4th quarter!
Then in Week 11, Jaden Daniels and the Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington!
Face Tua and the Dolphins in Madrid. Snooze off, game on. It's Sunday Morning Football. Continues November 9th at 9:30 Eastern, only on NFL Network.
Checking the attendance here in Detroit tonight, finding out how many people are in the house. Sponsored by Realtors. Buying a new home can be a lot, but with the ethical expertise of a realtor, you don't have to do it alone. Realtors are a member of the National Association of Realtors. 64,656 here at Ford Field tonight. Another sellout, many heading home right now. Their Lions are going to win it and beat a very good Tampa Bay team. They were depleted at wide receiver. The Lions were depleted in the defensive secondary. The running game, though, effective tonight. 2 Gibbs rushing touchdowns for the Lions offense.
I mean, what a win for this Detroit team. Coming off a tough loss Sunday night to get a total team effort, running the ball, playing good defense. I think this is what Dan Campbell forced out of his team, and he told them this is what we had to do to play tonight.
So here we go. Goff is under center. The 2-minute warning. He gets the snap on 2nd down and 10 with a quick handoff. It is up the middle and a gain to the 37. We'll call it a gain of 3. The Detroit 37. So it'll be 3rd down and 7. Buccaneers out of timeouts. The clock is ticking. 3rd and 7 for the Lions, who will go to a bye after this week.
And they're hoping coming out of this bye, they were hoping to get the guys that were hurt coming back. I think now they're even hoping to get some of the guys that got banged up today. And a little bit of that could have been cramps. They'll have to evaluate it tomorrow moving forward into the bye week.
High formation, 3rd and 7 for the Lions at their own 37. Couple tight ends, Goff under center. He'll move one of those tight ends and he'll get the snap and he'll hand off to Montgomery, who puts his head down. The legs continue to run. He is being pushed to the near side, to the numbers, to the sideline, and finally driven down after a gain of a yard to the 38. And the clock at 1 minute. It's 4th down. The punting unit will go on the field. Lions lead it 24-9. Buccaneers are out of timeouts. And Jarred Goff and the Lions will go to 5-2. And it's been a while since they've lost 2 games in a row, and that will not happen tonight.
And what has been impressive for Dan Campbell is he picked the right guys to lead both sides of this team, the offense and the defense. I thought Kelvin Shepard showed that tonight. Undermanned, he comes out with an unbelievable game plan. And these guys that haven't played a ton of plays for them, they executed at a high level. Nick Whiteside comes in the game. He's the third string guy. He comes in and even executes the game plan at a high level. Just a really good, well-coached team tonight.
So they're going to put 2 seconds on the clock. We had a timeout taken by the Lions. 19 seconds to play in regulation. 24-9, Lions lead the Buccaneers. The Lions punting unit is on the field. And that means Jack Fox, who is inside the 25. Lions punting from right to left. Inside the 10, Cameron Johnson. Lions set up. Lion defense tonight was wonderful. 4 sacks, 12 passes defensed. The Lion punt. It is kicked high. And Johnson wants the fair catch, runs under it. The catch on the hash mark at the Buccaneer 21. 41-yard punt. 13 seconds to play in regulation. Lions lead it 24-9. Mayfield and the offense of Tampa Bay come trudging back out onto the field.
This will be disappointing for Tampa. I think you come in the game, you know you're going against an undermanned defense. You get your guys back. You get Ibuka's out there. You get Mike Evans back. And just, they couldn't get anything going tonight. Just beginning to end, just nothing.
Bridgewater comes in. He'll take the snap. He'll go to a knee. The clock will tick down. The bench is empty. And this one is over. We hit zeros on the clock. And Detroit has won it 24-9. Mayfield was sacked 4 times. He was hit 8 times. But the defense, my goodness, the defense tonight was spectacular. And for the Lions, it is their 5th consecutive win on Monday Night Football. They did it earlier this season in Baltimore, beating the Ravens. Next week, we're going to be at Arrowhead in Kansas City. The Washington Commanders against the Kansas City Chiefs. We're waiting for Aiden Hutchinson on the field. He'll be our guest. Another big night for the defense. Another big night for him. All right, we've got Aiden Hutchinson with us live on the field. Aiden, first of all, congratulations. Here to me was one of the more remarkable stats of this game. With the win, after losing last week, you have now gone 51 consecutive games without losing 2 in a row. That's an amazing number.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a credit to our coaching, credit to how our players respond to adversity, and just how we react after failure and adversity. So I'm proud of this team. Really, this is a big win going into the bye week, and really, we've got to turn it up now going into the rest of the season.
Aiden, what's happening? Can you just talk about Kelvin Shepherd? What did he tell the defense coming in tonight? You're undermanned, so many guys out. Guys played with an edge, and it felt like a lot of man-to-man coverage with a lot of new players out there.
Our DBs played their ass off, man. You know, they were really, I mean, we had four of our starters are out from the beginning of the season, and the way that they strapped up man coverage and did their thing, you know, I mean, game balls to all 4 of them.
And Aiden, 2-minute drill, you're out there, you got one-on-one. What's going through your mind? How did you feel like you impacted the game towards the end, just creating that pressure on Baker Mayfield?
No doubt. You know, I think they had a good game plan. They were chipping a lot, and they were expended a lot of resources. But at the end, I got to get some pressures. Didn't come away with a sack, but it's all right. We got the win, and, you know, moving on to get better.
Aiden, congratulations. Your team is 5-2. You're still in back at Green Bay. You lost to the Packers. We know that. There's another game coming up here against the Packers on Thanksgiving, but what a win tonight against a very good Tampa Bay team, and you were right at the tip of that attack on defense. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
You too. Aiden Hutchinson, who is the decorated edge rusher for this defense. They played well, although very undermanned in the secondary with tons of injuries. All 4 starters were out. Time now to select our Navy Federal Credit Union Defender of the Game in this Lions 24-9 win. Devin McCourty over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who's your guy?
Yeah, you heard Aiden Hutchinson. The secondary played their butts off, so we're going with all of them. Arthur Mollett, We're going with Rock Ya-Sin. We're going with Amik Robinson. We're going Nick Whiteside coming in to fill in. All four corners played their butts off. They were a part of those 12 passes defended. Good job by the Lions secondary stepping up tonight.
Yeah, 4 sacks, 252 yards allowed. You mentioned the 12 passes defense, 3 fourth down stops, 2 takeaways. What a night for the Lion defense. They are our defenders of the game. Sponsored by Navy Federal Credit Union, our members are the mission. Final score, Lions 24, Buccaneers 9. Back with more of the postgame show in a moment. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.